So, it has been a while since we've seen this menu on this channel right over here. So first off, this playthrough is thanks to you guys back in September reaching the goal for this, which by the way, holy shit, thank you guys for that. So yeah, it is time to revisit Kingdom Hearts 1, and if you are familiar with this channel, we did this playthrough, I think, back in 2018. It was one of the first playthroughs, I think after I think after like a Hat in Time, we went right into this. It was a long ass time ago for that. We had terrible mic quality. There was no webcam or anything like that. And to really put that in perspective of how long ago that playthrough was, you know, obviously this was before like Warbot, Ace, Triforce, all of those guys came in. They're more relatively new, but this is before Tevi era. This is before Sophie era, and this is, I think, literally the first playthrough Stefan was with me for. Yeah, that long ago for that.
I can feel my bones. Damn it!
Damn it, Sophie.
I do think that is coming in a little loud if anybody's able to edit that.
It was actually quite loud.
Yeah, let's see how it...
See if you can edit that. You should be able to hear him out in here, so.
Oh,
But, yeah, so, there is another extra little, sub-goal I have going on for you guys, even though there is plenty of stuff we got planned for this year, like, doing Radiant Dawn, this is going to be the year, Valkyria 4, and then, Jack 2 because of the September thing. I'll probably throw in Jack 1 as well on, like, a weekday or something like that, just because that'll be...
a palate cleanser.
Well, no, I mean, just for the sake of that, we did Jack 1 as well, and also, like, that'll be real quick beforehand on that, so...
True.
But yeah, there is a sub-goal on there for Pokemon Violet, since that was one you guys were requesting for a long time, but was like the very end of the stretch goal, so you guys didn't make that. I'm gonna give you guys another chance onto that. There's no specific time limit for this, but the sub counter has to hit 35 in total, for that, in order to hit. But yeah, so I have not played KH1 much since we did the original one. Well, I mean, there is the level 1 I was with Johnny, you know, this playthrough that we did back in 2018, and then Tevi's playthrough. It was 3 KH1 playthroughs back to back to back. So even though I haven't played it in a while, I still feel like most of the stuff is fresh in my head overall for that. So, for the sake of that, we are going to head in proud for that. Manual.
You're not sharing it to the Discord.
Oh, I'm not? Okay, hold on. Let me do that.
Share your screen, goddammit. Share your screen.
Hey, but cue us in, Pat. Cue us in.
Yeah. I got you, fam. I got you. All right.
To mute the start of the stool.
Also, I need to get YT audio in here real fast because I'm gonna have to mute the game right away because of goddamn copyright music. So,
man.
yeah.
Utada.
Man.
Damn it, Utada, why do you respect your brand?
Square Enix says it's okay to play the music while you're playing a game. Also, Square Enix, we don't own the song technically, Sony does.
So we're gonna keep getting YouTube copyright on that shit all the damn time.
At least we can enjoy it.
Is Disney Interactive Studio still alive?
Nope.
Yes?
Let
me look that up.
Yeah, I'm
not
sure.
not Disney Interactive.
Yeah,
They're dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's that overall brand is still alive.
Closed in 2016. Never mind.
Okay,
Gotcha.
yep.
I've been having
The
Disney
spiritual
stop pulling your
successor is
in-house
Disney
talent.
Electronic Content.
Also, yeah, this is not stretched out to 1080p. I noticed on that.
Any of this for real?
Oh my gosh,
God.
baby Sora.
Maybe it is.
3
maybe it
a.m.
isn't, I don't care.
And now I'm muting.
3 a.m. intrusive thoughts feel like.
And now put the most unfitting song on top of this.
I mean, I'm just doing a piano version of Simple and Clean because I can't use any other remix of Simple and Clean because I don't know if they're in on YouTube or not.
Literally the song that sold this game. We can't play it though.
I know.
Exactly.
Even though I think this is The Europop version of Simple and Clean is probably my least favorite version of it overall.
You should have put Donald on here.
I think that would still get copyright
Aww.
Thank you, copyright.
because of the actual music on it. So
No fun.
Oh,
with
I
that.
see. I was gonna jokingly say if you want to have
Stop talking.
character imitations, I was gonna say Pro ZD singing "Bring Me to Life," but I forgot the instrument.
oh, that would get hit
arc.
so damn
Yeah, that's
fast.
gonna
on
be
that.
Yeah.
hit. Frick.
Sora, you're gonna get hypothermia.
Even though we're in a tropical climate, so
Yeah, I
that's
feel
actually
like the
less
water
likely
would
to
be
happen.
warm enough there at that point.
The CG still looks impressive for its time, honestly.
Yeah.
The CG
Where
quality,
does
Pretty
great.
good.
the CG quality itself looks good. Animation looks a little weird itself, going a bit back on this.
Mhm.
But
I mean, yeah, like it was like the arms race between Blizzard and Square Enix for CG cutscenes in this era.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some of those Frozen Throne CG cutscenes still look really good.
And it
So,
would
question
be-
concerning challenge: is this just gonna be a general run? Or are you
Just beat all
insanely doing level
all
one?
secret bosses run.
And my original PS2 copy would have crashed right here.
Really?
Oh,
There was scratches on the disc that specifically would crash right as Sora was about to level himself up in the opening cutscene, and right as he was about to let go of Kyrie's hand in the ending cutscene. Specifically, it was the CG cutscenes that it would do it. It wouldn't do it anywhere else in the game.
The game said they cannot be
God.
let go at all.
Yeah. It's like the
No
CG
touching.
broke.
Who here has played this game like at release, or at least around release?
I did.
I think I got
I was-
onto KH, I believe, in general. I think it was when Chain of Memories was out, and I believe right as 2 came out, kind of deal. But I did rent 1 from my local library, played through that, then hopped on to 2. Well, no, I didn't play through all the way through KH1. I think I got through up to Agrabah, and then I went to KH2, and I actually beat that all the way through.
Yeah, I rented KH1 initially, got up to Agrabah, had to return the game, and then soon after I got it for
It
Christmas.
always seems to be Agrabah,
Yeah,
which I
my brother and I got this as a Christmas gift, and
Everyone
needless to say there was a lot of
The
arguing.
Costco Munchables.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna go to Costco on like Tuesday.
I went there earlier today. So,
This was a
What do you
birthday gift for me, but
prioritize?
Kingdom Hearts 2 already came out by the time I got in.
so as the ultimate beginner's trap of KH, don't go for the sword. Don't go
Don't go for the sword.
Unless
Also,
you're,
don't go
speed,
for the stat.
unless you're speed running, don't go for the sword on that.
Also, if you go
Personally,
for
I
the staff. Sorry.
Yeah, I usually go for the staff, even on Proud, because I like the extra
Magic in the first game is nutty.
Well, I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, I think maybe out of all the games, I think KH2 might be the least useful magic. Mostly because just in KH2, you're mostly using magic for Reflect and Cure for most of the game.
Reflect-
Yeah.
that.
Reflect, cure, and reflect, cure, and finishing off someone with a tap of lightning.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
in KH1, Birth by Sleep, and especially 3, magic is like ridiculous for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
in,
I'm not gonna go
KH,
for-
Especially in
in
3.
KH1, it's mostly, you know, besides your arrow, cure, spam, stuff like that, it's mostly gravity is the big one on that.
Well, also,
What?
for a lot of things in this game, your magic stat is a magic stat that goes to everything, including your maximum MP and the damage of non-percentage based spells. So, like, once you really build up some momentum, you really roll through enemies.
yeah.
Mhm.
At least once you get better spells.
I do, Warbot, would you like to explain, Warbot, why getting staff is not ideal for you?
Hey, do you like to not have guard? Do you like to not have leaf bracer? Because man, you're not getting leaf
I
bracer
believe
till level
I-
90.
Yeah, no, I think it's that. I think it's if you pick sword, I think you don't get second chance until 90, which
90, it is
80s,
awful.
mid 80s.
That's
They-
ridiculous.
yeah,
For
no,
the record,
considering that
these-
is just way too vital of an ability for that late on that.
Ouch.
For an inexperienced
Yeah.
playthrough, absolutely.
For the record, what really like I had this huge like what the fuck moment because keep in mind I got this like, quote unquote day one. It was a Christmas gift with the player's guide. So
Same.
OGKH1 had all of your level up stats and everything across the board. And keep in mind, Leaf Bracer didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, that was Final Mix added in ability.
But they changed it for Final Mix. When I finally got KHHD on PS4, I was like, we're scanned.
Where am I?
Yeah, it should be this
Where am
level.
I?
What the fuck's going on?
It's my family.
I love.
My notes are wrong.
I love the Final Fantasy IV DS School of Re-releases where it's like, let's fuck with people who played the original.
I mean, nothing will ever beat the freaking Silent Hill release of the pre-build. The preview builds had different puzzles than the final releases, which meant strategy guides were all written wrong.
Oh no.
Man,
Freaking Konami.
Oops.
I looked at so much of that pre-build guide before I actually continued on with the game because I didn't have the PS2 with me when I got the game for Christmas, so I just...
Oh, I didn't use Prima. I have Brady games.
I think it was the Prima guide. I don't remember which one it was.
What
Like, I
was the
don't have it
guide you
anymore.
guys remember reading the most outside of the game, kind of deal?
Kingdom Hearts, definitely.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is the only one I really had.
I think
Banjo-Kazooie was another one.
the
I
two
think I
I
had
had
Mystery Maker
Dungeon,
one as
Red
well.
and blue.
I had a Wind Waker one as well somewhere, but I didn't look at it that much.
It wasn't a actual like game guide, but it was a like book of like every Pokemon that existed up to Gen 4, and for whatever
I think I know
reason,
the one you're
it
talking
listed
about. Yeah.
for whatever reason it listed Delibird as a legendary Pokemon.
Oh god,
I remember the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Legendary troll.
I think the
player's
one-
guide that says, "Hey, save your Massimo for a rare Pokemon, like a Fearow or a Tentacruel."
The ones I have for me are mostly the Mario Sunshine and Pokemon Coliseum one. I think I remember way back in the day on the old LP of Coliseum. I think my favorite one is that there is an error in that book that lists one of the trainers that should have, I believe, a Magnemite. If for whatever reason listed that they have a Rayquaza, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, what? I mean, if the random admins can have like, just the legendary dogs for no goddamn reason, why not? Fuck it.
By the way, audio good chat. I should probably also have said now we are in game proper.
Oh yeah, and typos concerning the Brady games, and of course the very famous mishearing of Sephiroth's depletion move in this was actually written out in the Brady game, so it says Sin Harvest. I was like,
Sin
wait,
Harvest?
that's what you... Yep.
Yeah, I always thought it was Sin Harvest.
Everyone did.
Yeah,
Shout out to Lance Bass.
also, Sora, why are you using that shield like a sword?
Shut up!
What are you,
I think
what are you
you're.
doing, child?
What are you, a Dark Souls character?
I can't throw that shit like Captain America. I can't.
throws his mighty shield.
Of all the characters that bring over, Selfie, huh?
It's definitely out of place, but with these other two.
Yeah,
But like Waka and Titus, sure.
yeah, because 10 just came out at that point, you know.
I'm surprised they didn't use Riku. Like, obviously they used her with the Gullwing.
Well,
for the
I bet
sequel,
you they
but-
didn't at first because they're just like
Probably
it was,
because of they didn't want the name
Riku.
different.
Yeah,
from that.
Riku
True.
was supposed to be Yuffie's role, but then they're like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah,
And then,
have a
Two
the big-
Rikus.
And then the biggest what the fuck in terms of Final Fantasy, well, quote, Final Fantasy roles. Aerith was supposed to be Aya Brea from Parasite Eve originally.
What? That would have been so different.
Roxas, if you want to know what happened to Titus, he's literally right here, my guy. He's
Yeah.
literally right here.
He's got two different lengths of pants. going
Personal
on, though,
gripe,
so he's
I
not doing
hate
all right.
his pants in this because of the mismatch.
I honestly, until I just made the comment, I didn't even notice the pants. Titus, what the fuck?
Also to the other point, this is another thing. I think KH1 is the only game to do this. I forget if this was brought back in 3 at all, but basically this departing at dawn, midday, or dusk, and basically this is just a thing determining what time frame of the game that you're gonna get extra EXP at. So it's either the beginning of the game, so the end you're gonna have to grind more, kind of even throughout, or make it so that you don't get EXP much at the beginning, but when you're grinding for levels at the end, you'll get more, and that's the one I'm doing for this playthrough on that.
I was an idiot and did not figure out that for years, so I always went with Dawn. Oops.
I always go for midday
Oops.
mostly.
I tend to do
Midday
three-
faster.
Three did not bring that system back. It was
Yeah,
Oh my
and for
gosh,
the
she's
record,
blue.
this does not affect the amount of experience enemies get. It just affects the experience needed to level up for
Yeah.
each character.
For a level up, yeah. I forget. There was a different system added in for 3. There was like the boon, and then was
So for 3, you have your usual what skill tree you learn through for their abilities. And then it decided how much your HP versus MP was.
that's what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
And then with the Remind update, it did. Do you want to start with easy codes or normal codes, or do you just want to say fuck it? Let's just go through and do everything.
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay,
Fuck it, we ball.
I almost always do pro coach just so I can turn off the attractions.
that's what I do.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, attractions
I-
just aren't fun.
You'd be surprised how
wonder
much that makes KH3 better just by removing the.
Yeah.
I just wonder if I should go back to KH3 this year and just see if my opinion.
I
has changed
think,
on it, because
honestly-
you guys know how
Well,
disappointed I was with that game.
I think honestly the big thing is, and I feel like I'm getting better at this as the years go on, kind of deal, especially when revisits. I think 3 is a way better game when you aren't envisioning what you want KH3 to be, kind of deal, honestly, and when you're playing it for what it is, kind of deal on that.
The core problem is just the pacing. That's the big problem.
That is still a
Well,
present
there's
issue.
no
yeah.
amount of like saving the story's pacing. It's gonna be locked into that point. But
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, and most of the time when I'm playing KH, I'm skipping cutscenes regardless of the game nowadays at this point.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, and revisits.
Keyblade Graveyard sucks.
yes, it does.
Man, remember when we had
Not
this mini stage
69.
loss?
Damn it. Anyway, as you're
God.
going up this place, look behind you. Keep moving.
Oh yeah, doesn't
Let's
it fade
go
away? Yeah.
back.
Yeah, nope.
I
you don't
always
need to
look
behind.
at it. I always
Oh,
look at
it disappears behind. I never noticed.
Yeah, it said that. It did that in the original as well.
I've never looked
Oh,
at
That.
that.
Wow.
I always
Fuck, I
just
love
kept
you.
on
Up and on.
trucking on.
You know, that would have been like
No.
an interesting like stage transition thing for Smash Bros.
I still wish this version gave you the option to use the original version of the soundtrack. Because, like, the remaster soundtrack's not bad, but some songs get remixed in a way that, like, some instruments get lost.
Yeah,
Which
yeah, the mixing
one?
is not
Which
consistent.
ones? If you, in case I'm just curious. which
I mean,
ones.
most of them had, like, the mixing is a little off. The most obvious one is the deep end for me, where I think its melodies, like, get changed. Like, the instruments for its melodies get changed in a way that I don't care for.
Do not.
Oh,
look
yeah.
this way.
I see what.
You
yeah, no, I'm
witnessed
thinking
the
about it.
dark side revival.
Yo,
Witness a
Dark
king's
Side stock
revival.
Love many.
Darkside stocks are pretty high right now.
You know, if Kingdom Hearts was in Smash Ultimate from the start, chances of Darkseid as a boss,
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty,
Pretty high, honestly.
like a
Are you-
Smash
are you
boss
gonna
with
go for-
Darkseid,
Hold on,
that's working out pretty
Alexandra
well.
let finish his thing.
You going for the tech points on his head?
If he comes down, then sure, but...
Yeah, no, hit the projectiles.
Oh,
You
right.
either hit the
right.
project. You either hit the
I forgot
project.
you could do that. I usually just
Oh,
run
Pat,
around.
Pat, we were talking about, yeah, get in position.
Yeah.
So yeah, this system also never works for, and it's something I really
I
would
really
would.
wish it did.
I
Rewarding
miss
you with
the system.
experience for being good at the game. Like,
Yeah.
that's such a great
We
idea.
always talk about it. This is like the major system that I still love about KH1 that I really wish came back.
I have
I
an
miss it so much.
I have an entire design doc episode dedicated to it back in the early days. I did a fancy animation intro for that. It wasn't very good because I'm still doing the shit, but still, I did it.
Go for the eyes.
Come on.
Nobody can block the eyes.
If you position yourself in front of them, it's easier to hit all 3 projectiles.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
all 5 in the second rotation.
Oh yeah, the 5.
I got
I'm also
really
playing
good at
this in the
boss.
background while Pat is, and I'm sucking massive dick in this fight right now.
I apologize.
The Danganronpa experience where we have two people playing at the same time.
Also, the only time where reach matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Man,
was
really
also
matters.
definitely a mechanic that was kind of dropped after a while.
With the balls.
Take them balls.
It was still a minor mechanic in 2 and BBS, but after that, it basically
Wasn't
just
there
went
a
out the
little
window.
bit in 3?
Not really.
Maybe, but most of the Keyblades are
I feel like
comparable
maybe
length.
it's a perspective thing, but I feel like, especially like Ultimate Weapon, I know kind of hits a little, whatchamacallit. I feel like that one has a tiny bit more range than the other ones, frankly.
It's possible. Just wasn't such an active factor like it was
Yeah.
in this game.
I would
Okay,
just go for the
Friday.
arm. But tech points.
Bucket style.
Fucking
Even
tech,
if
I love
Ah.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, unfortunately, that late game means that you are not getting a level up here.
it. You got one earlier.
Yeah, I got one
Anyway,
strength
here's
earlier, so.
Oh, right. My brain didn't process it. My bad.
Anyway, here's a
Bring
cool
back tech
thing.
points.
When you if you lose this fight, different music will play here. The battle theme will keep going, but if you win, it goes back. It goes to this version.
Oh.
Yeah, I just found out about that during my newest playthrough.
I don't usually lose this fight, so I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So.
I chose staff and staff and gave up shield. That was a mistake.
You poor
Man.
fuck.
Damn.
I am made of paper.
That Sora's mind as he gets sucked into the darkness. I'm
Paper
gonna
Sora,
paper.
what are you doing here?
I am made of paper. I am going to die.
Ren
I have
said
Death's
lower
Door.
the game volume a little bit.
Lower it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no,
Pad,
I'm
I
in
assume?
Florida.
Where's the mainland?
Yeah, I know there's another
I'll just
island. Well,
slide out
I
of
think
mine.
the island, the other island that most of them actually live on is on the back, I believe.
Except you
I think
can't
it's
see it there either.
You mean they don't live on the tropical
Something draw distance. That's their argument, which in reality meant we didn't think about it.
Also, you can see this front side from the mainland in the other games.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
shut
answer
up.
is shut up.
I need to add that to the soundboard.
Yeah, I go grab Rox's clip.
Let us see Sora's mom, God damn it. She's still waiting
Shut
for
up.
him to come
At least the mom
down
cut.
on us.
Sora's story will finally end the moment we see his mother.
Nothing at all.
Sora, what the fuck? You never even mentioned your mom.
I don't want to go back.
She
What?
becomes
She
the
never
next
mattered.
antagonist. Instead of getting ignored, you get mommed.
I'm reminded
I
it's a melody of memories to see Xehanort eating a baby Kyrie into
I'd like to see it too.
into the
Along
void.
with any other worlds out there.
Amazing.
You see,
I wanna
secret.
see 'em all.
You see, everyone's asking about the bomb, but what about the dad for Sora?
It's true. His dad has been mentioned.
Because you know they're
Wait,
gonna make
ha-
that an actually watch it later on.
His dad is mentioned in Birth by Sleep because Riku says that Riku's dad, or rather Sora's dad, is who would take Sora and Riku to the island here when they were
What if-
young.
Crack
Oh.
brain theory. What if Sora's dad is Ephemer from the mobile games, but with a long beard?
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
You're banned.
No, Sora will be related to someone, but not that closely.
Remember when the Destiny trio are allowed to interact with each other?
This is the most relevant Kyrie's ever gonna be, and it's for the first hour.
Yeah.
God, man, Final Mix, Final Mix part of this logo really does just look like Photoshop text. Bevina, we're done on that one.
I literally replicated that text for one of my thumbnails for when I still did Twitch playthroughs.
I was about to
Like,
say,
it's really
yeah.
easy to do.
I would
Okay,
like
Pat,
to.
Shout out to the guy who got level 99 here.
Okay, Pat, you're
legend.
gonna at least beat the trio, right?
Yes.
Time to beat some kids up.
What?
Beat up some children.
You unfortunately cannot catch fish yet.
Oh, I can't
I
do
would
fish
like
yet.
to-
Okay.
I would like to reiterate, despite what people tell you, you do not want to live next to the beach.
I remember my player's guide saying the best tech points to grind is against Waka because
Yes.
his blitzballs are easier to hit. I actually disagree. I think deflecting Titus is
Or Zelpy.
No, deflecting Tidus is actually like a good time.
Selfie
you can
has an
rack up, You can
inconsistent
rack up tech
hitbox.
points faster with them.
Okay.
I also agree with this. The big thing with Waka is that you can sometimes get 3 tech points for, well, you get the 3 experience for beating him and 1 tech point for deflecting his projectiles. But Tidus is 2s all around, and he's a lot easier to get into a loop.
Yeah, like the base swing he'll do, not the flip, not a flip swing. That will give you 2 tech points.
You know, I'm curious who the voices for the trio here are as children in this game.
Looking it up.
It took me an
Really?
embarrassing.
I'm sure they're Disney kids.
Yeah, because that's pretty much all of this cast. So.
I know the joke that Sora's wearing a onesies when in reality it's probably just a swim track.
Mm-hmm.
It took me an embarrassingly long time to beat the trio a couple weeks ago when I was playing this again. Because
actually
my
pretty dangerous.
staff and no shield is a mistake.
Yes.
All right, so Tidus was voiced by one Sean Fleming.
I don't know in terms of a trailer.
Yeah, Sean Fleming. Wako is D. Bradley Baker.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And Gloom Harlow voice Selfie. What type of name is Gloom? G-L-U-M-E.
I'm seeing 2
I'm so
different.
sorry to her.
I see 2
Wait.
different voices for Selfie.
Who's Waka again?
D. Bradley
Bradley
Baker.
Baker.
AKA all the animals in Avatar and also all the clones in the Clone Wars.
And Omega Legend of the
and number 4 apparently.
Yes, he was the before.
And who can forget Bubble Bass and Squilliam?
Well, okay, hold on. I want to hear it now that I know this. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Let's hear it.
What's happening, man?
I can kind of hear number 4 in there a little.
Kind
bit.
of, yeah.
It's fake,
Kind
but
of.
I
Yeah.
can hear it.
Yeah, that is number 4.
Alexandra, are you
Breathless.
looking for Selfie on behind the voice actors or IMDb?
I'm on IMDb.
Okay, because I see Molly Marlette as her VA in behind the voice actors. Was it maybe a different name or?
Well,
Maybe
I'm
an
checking.
alias? At that
Yeah, I'm not sure if because this was definitely still around the era where a lot of people were using aliases.
I was just saying.
Fuck it, we ball.
And it may also be her Kingdom Hearts 2 credit because she did have a different voice at that point as
Yeah,
well.
maybe.
I am seeing Molly Mellett for all 3 appearances of Selfie being voiced in the Kingdom
It
Hearts
may
series.
be an alias then. I'm not sure. It doesn't indicate if it is or not though.
Yeah. Doesn't is not mentioned at least for the. Apparently, she used to be known by Molly Keck, which I'm not sure if it was because that was her maiden name or what. But yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, Sean Fleming, Kim Possible people, a lot of Disney Channel characters.
You gotta respect. You gotta
We'll
respect
do that
the spin.
later.
You gotta respect the spin.
God, I miss guard. God, I miss
Yeah.
guard.
I mean,
God, I miss guard so much.
just hit his ball. Just hit his ball back
I hope it's
for
done.
the stun.
Watch out if he
That was
gets,
the tech.
if he maxes out on the Orlock refills, he just shotguns these out.
Yeah,
Listen, man, I just want to play as a Blitzball player in 14. I just
Keep
want
asking,
that range
maybe
class.
8.0.
At this rate, 8.0 is my best shot.
Wait, 8.0 at the Blitzball to the gold saucer.
People keep asking.
Just a range class. Just a range class DPS. That's all I want.
There we go.
yeah. It's a good thing you got that defense up earlier because that might have almost killed you.
Yeah. It's just because Sora takes a long ass time with his first swing on that, so the timing is definitely. I think it
good
might
fight,
be faster
Waka.
to jump in. I think it's faster to jump in. I think.
Sakurai learned too well with Sora's moveset.
Did you fight us, Selfie? I wasn't paying attention.
I did. Oh, okay, now I forget. Who
You
do I
gotta
talk
talk
to do all 3?
Tidus.
Titus.
Sorry,
Tidus is the one you talked to.
Whatever. Yeah, you talk to him.
I refuse to say Titus. Out of spite.
To have this debate continued in the eventual redo of FF10 one day.
When they actually say his name out loud.
All right.
Until they keep saying his name out loud. in FF10 specifically.
For the record, for all 2 people in the chat who have not played this game, the actual best experienced grinders are either Tidus or Riku. If you want to do any training. But
Or grind to
honestly, you
level
don't
99.
really need to this early on.
Yeah.
99, you wimp. We go to level 100 in this game.
You're right. It's true. One of
Okay, go.
one of 3 Kingdom Hearts games that goes to level 100.
Whoa.
Like, the only other RPG I think of that caps at 100 is Final Fantasy VIII, and
I
that's
was
kind of an
gonna,
issue.
I was gonna say Pokemon, but okay.
Yeah, because 8's weird in that it does level scaling for, like, enemies based on your level, which is why it's better to avoid EXP and focus on your Guardian Forces. But because you cap at 100, that means it's one of the only Final Fantasies where you become permanently susceptible to level 5 death.
Murdered by Selphie.
It's been known to
And
happen.
watch out,
Or by a
watch
bump
out.
on their jump rope.
She has the spell the end. And she can open up
Everyone,
the...
beat up the sky.
Oh my god.
No, this is a legitimately hard fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is.
Does Selphie even have a character arc in 8?
Uh,
I
Then
don't
she
know.
does.
I mean, isn't she like the last party member? If I remember.
No, you get. She's like the 4th party member, but more or less the 3rd proper one that you have like reliably.
if I remember correctly from 8, Selphie's whole thing is that she used to be from another garden, aside from the one you're from, that at some point, at like the midpoint of the game, gets bombed to hell and back.
I don't know too much about it, because I haven't played far enough into it. I only remember I had in my party Wall, Zell, Selphie, and Quistis at that point, and I think I had the first Laguna. Some weirdness happened, so I wasn't that far into the game.
I love
Bad
my
with
Squirrel
Machine Gun.
from Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, that song's amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's, like FFA is like my brother's like maybe his favorite game. It's up there at least.
I forgot that Tidus actually has a different victory comment for beating you in the 3-1, depending on which day it is. 'Cause I think in the second day,
Really?
I think in the second day he always says, "Hey guys, I think we overdid it a bit."
Yeah.
I almost never challenge these guys on the first day, so that's the one I only ever heard.
No, I'm fighting the 3 of them right now. I literally just got that dialogue.
Okay, so it's random.
It's randomized.
Neat.
We'll say this is a pretty good like combat tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know.
Like
I've-
like immersive combat tutorial.
I think I did a whole
What?
write-up about how I felt about this.
What it feels like when the JRPG party rolls up to fight the boss.
Basically.
I mean, I still miss the fact that we just had like FF characters just as minor characters in this series.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
God.
nice little sprinklings of the
They should
environment.
have gotten rid of it.
Yeah, the corner
Get
path.
out of the corner! Fine.
Is that Riku hitting the gritty in the background?
You want to try Riku for a bit?
I'll give it one more go on this.
I think
and,
Tidus only ever says, "I think we overdid it a bit."
For the,
but I
for the
misheard it.
record,
We
if
talked
anyone
about it.
wants to know, if you do beat all 3 of them, you get a potion.
Yeah.
What?
What's the mechanic called where you're like counting your hits?
Counting your hits? I don't get it.
Like it's a thing in Cage 2 where like people count their
Revenge.
Revenge values?
Revenge value.
Yeah, revenge values. Like I mean they are still in this, but they're just more pronounced in 2.
Yeah, because in 2, it's literally, I am stopping you from attacking me. Like, I am doing my move now.
Yeah, like Riku is the most blatant use of revenge value.
Yeah, usually when I'm fighting these 3, I usually try to make use of Walker's Blitzballs just to stun any of them, and I target Selphie first since she's most unpredictable with her attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, she also
Oh,
has
there it is.
HP. It's more important to get rid of targets than it is to get rid of specific targets. So I just
Get
go
his
for
ass.
Selphie.
And also, best case scenario is the blitz ball just happens to hit Selfie or Tidus.
Yeah, no, I can't. I gotta go after Waka first. I'm sorry, no.
No, whatever works for you.
I'm
man.
sorry.
Whatever works for you, that's just my
Yeah.
own strategy. There's no
Because,
one-
because I cannot deal with projectiles off screen in KH1. I cannot.
Yeah, I always just listen for Waka. Because I know how he's gonna throw.
Oh, damn. Okay, you got rid of him. That's that then.
Alright.
I think he
I'm
just
sorry,
slammed that thing
Waka.
right up his crotch on that hit.
Damn.
There's
I
a
wonder if
lot
Greg will-
of there's a lot of little awkwardness in KH1's combat, but I kind of really like it.
Yeah.
There is beauty and simplicity, but again, I do admit
Come
it's
to reside as I am trying to separate you two. Come on.
wonky.
Camera!
Fucking.
Yeah. She plays a keep away game and it's really rough.
Fucking hell.
No dodge
And it comes the
roll.
overhead!
You'll never have a dodge roll.
Yeah.
No guard.
Yes.
Target Walker first. He committed hate crimes against the All-Bed people.
That's a different person.
Dutchman, the lingering will of KH1.
Just 3 kids on a beach.
Tara would never.
Some say it's harder than Sephiroth.
Yo, Tara, could you have given your Keyblade to one of these three?
Give it to Yuffie with that jank ass impact.
Yeah, it
What?
took me years to
No, please,
realize
sorry.
because I was just like, oh, Waka's a pretty cool character, and everyone who played Final Fantasy X was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I got explained that he's a massive racist. I was like, oh.
I am glad I started with Kingdom Hearts instead.
Like, I enjoy Waka's character arc, but like, yeah. It's like, oh hey,
Don't
Hey,
go too
Waka,
far away, Pat,
stop.
or else you lose.
Ah, damn it!
hey Waka, see a therapist about your brother.
What's a therapist?
Yeah, good point.
We have priests around here. Is a confessional like that?
The Wooly versus bit with Waka is still one of the funniest things
Jesus
they've ever
Christ.
done. It's ridiculous, but
Think ups.
That's good. See, the good news is you're still getting experience.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
that's why tech
Ow.
points matter. Still get experience.
Let's get him.
Get his ass.
Get his ass.
I'm just reminded
I think
of
it's time for a
person
chain
who,
attack.
who reached like level 99 and just staying on
Chain orders music intensifies over and over and over.
Oh, now I hate this fight.
You hear that, Noah?
Fucking hell.
Something meteor.
Startup frames.
I also
Yeah,
like in this
someone-
game that successfully blocking an enemy usually gives you a much more blatant advantage state, where
Yeah.
they stagger more obviously than they did in future games.
Yeah, man gets level 100 on just Destiny Island.
Yeah, I think mostly
Entire
using
play-
Riku he used on that.
69
Yeah, you get,
videos.
I wouldn't say it's easier to tech Riku versus Tidus, but you get the most experience from beating him, and you get more tech points for any tech you get on him.
If you learn Riku's patterns, you can get a lot more out of it.
What was your first major wall in KH?
I think Cerberus.
Trick
Wait,
Master
no,
can be a bitch,
actually, stealth sneak. Clayton stealth sneak.
Yep. Like before Cerberus?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
second tried Cerberus because again, player's guide, but the player's guide wasn't too helpful. Like with, excuse me, Clayton stealth sneak. So,
I didn't. I think I skipped. I did most of Olympus Coliseum, but then I left before even attempting Cloud.
That's been guard
So-
armor? Really? I don't. I'm just surprised. I never hear guard armor really brought up as a wall on that.
I do
It can
remember
be a little bit of a wall
it can
sometimes.
be a bit of trouble if you're like, because that's your
Depends
first
on
time
your
you have
build.
that's the first time you have a full party, so there's still some
Yeah, it did.
management you have to do.
Good job, Debbie.
You have to understand.
Yeah, I know a streamer I used to follow when he was doing the Kingdom Hearts series for the first time. He was on guard armor for a good couple of attempts.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't on him long enough to call him a wall,
but he is a challenge. Like it took like 3 or 4 times. I wouldn't call that a wall though.
Yeah, like my walls were Stealth Sneak, Ursula, and contrary to popular belief, Ansem Riku, not Maleficent Dragon.
Well,
I thought you were gonna.
Alexandra, I mean, that's the thing. It's one or the other in KH1 of Maleficent Dragon or Riku are both pretty much the big walls. It just varies from person to person.
Not gonna
on
lie,
that.
I thought you were gonna throw a curveball and say normal Maleficent.
Really? That's not
I did not know what gravity was.
Why? I want to hear why.
I don't. No. I'm not saying I did. I thought you were going to say that.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. No one's ever said my wall was Maleficent normal.
Oh, and Chernobog. I did have trouble with him as well.
Yeah, Chernobog is kind of hard. He's not the hardest, but he can get you.
In fact, early drafts of the game had him as the main antagonist.
What a different franchise this would have been.
That would have been awesome if he was like a source of Heartless.
I mean, it would have been a JRPG ending with a fight with either God or the devil or both.
But no. Dick ship. Okay.
And that ends with a turn into a cult. These games must end with. These games must end with someone turning into a boat.
So let me get this straight. There is a dick ship with a face, so a dick can actually give head.
Haha! That's funny.
Whatever gets you off, I guess.
I mean, I'm still glad Chernobog is an endgame boss, but it would have been nice if he was more endgame.
He just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, he really is just the most out of nowhere fight in KH1.
A welcome one, but still.
Cool fight, but it's also like, where the hell did he come from?
Like a perfect choice, all things considered.
What's the most in every like Kingdom Hearts? Okay, then name ones 1, 2, 3. What is the suddenly this boss cost?
Well, I mean, I think the most of that in the series is honestly Julius in Dream Drop.
Oh yeah, out of all the boss, well, I'll give them props. They finally used a Disney something for a super boss, but I was just like, huh?
Yeah, I'd never seen Runaway Brain at that point, so I was just like, who the hell is this?
Because I was just like, is this Pete a zombie or on crack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not like this, Pat. Not like this.
Yeah. don't you got caught.
It was like this.
Fucking KH1
jab.
hitbox.
She came in with the jab.
Damn it, the lady who did that.
KH1 fucking hitboxes fail me at the worst of times.
KH1 thrust will always get you killed.
You think you're good, and then you remember, oh, I'm rusty.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of why I go after Selphie, just because she doesn't have that much HP.
Yeah, you can kill her pretty quick. She is definitely a glass cannon because her damage can rack up.
I wouldn't call her a glass cannon, but she can
Like I
sneak
said,
up on
she's
you.
the most unpredictable. If you ask me.
I call her.
She's
I use
pretty
the glass
predictable.
cannon loosely, but yeah.
But like, but if you underestimate her, she will just rack up the damage.
I think it's because the jump slash on her out of everybody is the most consistent on that, and that's the speediest attack you have.
Yeah, Tidus does the most damage. Waka attacks from range, and Selphie just can chip away quickly.
Yeah.
And then you get lucky moment where
Alright.
she just messes up her
Alright,
jump.
beat up the child.
All right, Pat. If you die here, I will shame you.
Kill!
Kill!
Titus is the most.
Do we have that on the soundboard?
Yes. Well, no, not the full thing, because that takes way too long of a soundbite. You have gun, though.
Maybe we just need gun.
Oh,
Well, we
wow,
have
that,
like the gun tool and the gun. Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's still wild that Selphie is.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey!
Ah,
And now
Alright,
we're the stage.
I suffered in that fight for 30 minutes, and all I got was a lousy potion.
That's
All right,
scary.
time for a cooldown with Riku.
I had time to beat Riku's ass.
A cool
And it is a cooldown. I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
I
that
say
might
this
go harder than
as
Riku.
apparently if you win these fights, it makes Riku harder later.
It does?
No, it doesn't. That's a lie.
That sounds unreal.
That
This
sounds
game
like
has a lot of
playground
weird stuff.
rumor.
I don't believe
There's
that.
a lot of good details in this game. That's not one of them.
Detail though?
Like, what's the sauce on that?
I think I remember
Awesome.
hearing.
My uncle.
Sauce.
The sources I made
What?
the fuck up.
It's the fuck up!
You beat me to it.
Time to count the 4.
Yeah, count the trying to count
Right,
the 4.
it's 4, it's 4, yeah.
Yeah, he revenge swings on 4. 4.
I found for me, since I just did this fight, like I did a lot of like jump swings, and then when he like starts the animation to flip over, I just jump out of the way.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh wait, that counted as 4 on that check.
Yeah, no,
Because I hit, because I hit.
It was a
My-
midair hit.
My 4 was on the air,
Midair,
so that
yeah.
didn't count at that point.
Count the 4.
Interestingly enough, there was a 4 where he was jumping and you hit him, so that was weird. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that didn't count as the 4th. Tech issues. Can you get it?
Uh-huh.
Just shut the fuck up.
No.
6-3!
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much damage that attack does.
Yeah.
He hit you with the
I mean-
2H on that.
He's drop kicking you in the head. I would think that was serious damage from that.
To
too.
him!
I
Last
swear.
time you actually fight him when it matters, you're like, I kind of wish the drop kick was back.
I kind of miss it too. Yeah.
I swear, like, in the original PS2 version, if you're at the end of your combo, your hurt box can avoid that kick.
It's possible it's a low profile.
Yeah. Like, I've never had it happen in 1.5, but I know it's happened in vanilla.
Alright, alright,
We
Pat,
have
it's
proved
best of
we're
3. You
better
gotta
than
beat it one more
everyone
time.
else.
You gotta beat it one more time. It's best of 3.
Well, I mean,
no,
the race,
we can
the
do
race will
that
be the
tomorrow.
tiebreaker. The race will be the tiebreaker.
Yeah. You cannot collect that coconuts yet.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you
yeah,
want to
that's
grind
easy.
some potions.
Yeah, every time you beat Riku, you get a potion. Not really.
I think I'm
I mean,
good
early
for-
on it's nice, but
Did
I
you
always-
get everything?
I need to see what are we missing. 2 logs.
yeah, you can actually grab everything before talking to Kairi.
Yeah, I just need to remember what
Yeah.
it was. I always get the 2 days of stuff mixed
Yeah.
up between
So
them.
I guess we still
log
need
on
to-
the beach, the cloth is in the giant tree, and the rope's near Titus.
It's
can-
in the tree house. Up
I said,
there.
well,
You
I
can-
guess it's a tree house.
Yeah.
You can ask Kyrie for directions, but there's a
Wait, you
but she
can?
will punish you by not giving you the reward at the end of the day.
Oh.
Really?
Wait,
Oh,
you can ask her? I didn't know this!
God, I'm still learning things about this game.
This is
I
what is it about
studied.
PS2 era games where you're always still finding something you didn't know about them?
I only found
can
out-
you-
I only found out recently you can get the fresh water on the back half of the island.
Yeah, you can. There's this little, like,
The funny
inlet
thing
near
is,
the
that's always
mushroom.
where I got it from. On
Yeah, I
I
know.
always
I always
did the
got it from waterfall.
I mean, in your defense, I didn't find that out until years later either, but I always got it from the waterfall too.
It's right there at the start of the game. So why would you not internalize that?
Yeah, the last log should be on the beach around where Waka is.
I'm guessing he probably already grabbed it while walking through.
No, he grabbed the one near Riku.
I mean, you can check your start menu and the items will be in there.
Wait, can you grab it in the middle of combat?
No, you can't.
But it's not there, so I think he got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he did. Okay.
It's just like, hey, Kyrie, can you tell me where these items are? It's somewhere over there. Thanks, Kyrie. It's really helpful.
That's a
Just
2-hit
thought of
monitor.
it.
Be like,
It's really helpful, dick.
Yep, that's everything.
Yeah, that looks like everything.
Alright, Kyrie, don't punish me.
don't
Crazy!
hit me with that paper fan.
If it was melee,
it's
that'd be
actually
terrifying.
it's actually the Brawl fan. Oh god.
Oh, I thought it was the brawl one. I thought it was melee for some reason.
No, Brawl is the fucking stupid one.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
The big old castle.
I'll never know by staying
Sitting
here.
next to a castle.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
We'll steal
We're
a
bringing
car.
it on, don't we, here?
Steal a
Just
car.
drive
Like,
over the
all right, everybody, start chopping off limbs, give them to each other.
Well, I
White
haven't
snake
really
I
thought
live
about
on
it.
through this arm.
It's just, I've always wondered why we're here on this island.
Because we were
Yeah, I
born
can't wait
here.
for Kingdom Hearts 5 where
Why
Kingdom
did
Hearts
we end up
5
on
where
this
Riku loses an arm and grabs like
Suppose there
Xehanort's
are
arm onto it, and that's how we bring back Xehanort.
Well, I
Now it's just a
mean,
little
Kingdom
piece of
Hearts
something
2. Yes, no on that one. I don't know.
We
And
could have
I hate
just
this
as easily
series.
ended up somewhere else.
Also, what? I know we joke on Sora's fans all the time. What the fuck are actually Riku's fans?
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
suspenders.
The
about
world's
that.
worst overalls, that's what.
Just sitting here won't change a thing.
I
Those
just
aren't
feel like that is
overalls,
such a
those
pain
are
in
over
the ass. I
legs.
feel like that is such a pain in the ass to actually sit on with those kind of fans.
Yeah.
I'm just reminded of the beta lips in the
Thanks to
very
you.
old.
Oh,
Kingdom
right.
Yeah.
If you hadn't come here,
I just realized,
Probably
I just realized
would've
you
thought of
aged them up a
anyways.
few years. Those are borderline assless chaps at that point.
Damn.
You're
damn.
welcome.
Sora,
Oh my god, I just remember this.
you want one?
It's a special surprise we will use for later.
Go ahead, Alexandra.
I just suddenly
remain a
remembered
part of
this
each other's
one
lives,
really old thing from the
no matter
really old SGB playthrough. It's like, what is the
Come
what's
on,
the
I know you
Palpu
wanna
for
try it.
equivalent divorce pay?
Durian. It's
What is the
Durian.
Palpu equivalent of friends with benefits?
Sir Reed be like,
What's the best fruit
Crack.
like ever?
So passion fruit, I guess.
Passion fruit, yeah, that's a good one.
What's the Palpu fruit of marriage and living in different houses?
oh right, Disney.
All right, look at this.
It's
dickhead.
It's an apple.
Well,
Apple.
Disneyland. It's kind of a shame that, like in Kingdom Hearts 3, at the very least, you didn't get to like have outfit options for Donald and Goofy to like.
I would have
wear their
liked at
old
least
stuff.
maybe like a DLC or something like that.
this simple gag, by the way, always makes me giggle.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
mean,
great.
this is like epitome of Disney comedy. Is this kind of deal, yeah.
But yeah, like I think they were like definitely tossing around the ideas of more outfit stuff, considering what was in 0.2, and it just didn't come through in the final release for 3, I guess.
Also, Dutchman, no, this is not public domain castle. This version of Mickey is still owned by Disney.
Yeah, a lot of people are
It's
getting
gonna
themselves
be
hit
a
with
while.
lawsuits already because they are.
Stefan, you gave
Yeah,
me
you all need to remember, it's only the Steamboat Willie version. You cannot use any other version of Mickey.
Oh wait, whenever we get to KH2 again and go through Timeless River,
It's gonna be the public
then
domain.
it's public domain, Mickey.
What's up, Sophie?
the image of Sora crying over Kyrie's dead giblets with cat ears on it.
Yeah, it's just going like full like Xenoblade, where your outfit goes into the cutscenes.
What, you don't want Ryan wearing a kilt?
And one of the few moments in which Donald's magic is actually competent.
How
And
the
you can
fuck
even
did
feel it
Goofy
in
become a
vibration.
knight?
Yeah.
Not a lot of competition.
I mean, do you see any other knights at this castle?
Hey there.
There was only one applicant, okay?
Hey there, Donald.
Hello, Dolan.
Goofy, where's your other gauntlet?
I mean,
Actually, he wouldn't
That's
do
not
that.
at that point. That's Square Enix stepping in on that one.
no,
Actually, not
I think-
inaccurate.
Good morning, ladies.
I think. Which arm does he hold his shield in? His right or
He's
his
right-handed.
left?
He's right-handed.
Yeah, so that's the unarmored one. Yeah, so
Oh, actually, that
shield
makes
is-
sense.
Yeah, no, that is a thing of like you
And-
only have one side armored and stuff like that for
Okay.
flexibility.
Yeah,
You,
no, that's real.
yeah. It
Yeah,
seems
especially
like it's something people made up, but no, it's real
Oh.
on that.
Why did they
No,
give
I
him
just
such a
realized it
tiny
takes until
helmet?
day 2 for that egg,
it's funny.
the seagull egg to spawn. I didn't notice that.
I think
until
about this
now.
is the only few times where Minnie and Mickey are actually married.
I think it's like that. The Christmas Carol.
I forget. Do you
Was it
get
two
anything for
fish or
talking to the
three
kids
fish?
again?
No, they mostly
No.
just get flavor.
It's more flavor text. Like Waka has like the most interesting one. He's like, "Oh, hey, that secret passage is interesting." Titus and I were gonna go check it out.
Yeah. Tidus mentions that of how strong Riku is and how he beat the 3 of them, and Selphie talks more about the Palpu fruit. So
Yeah, and I think,
some
like-
small relevance to flavor Texas, but
Yeah, but that
Lord.
flavor text with Tidus, if you didn't know you could fight the 3 against 1, that's kind of your clue saying, hey, you can do this too. Just figure out how to do it, Bozo.
I love Sora's
Oh
haters.
boy,
all right,
what are you
Pat,
doing?
what have you decided
Okay,
on?
so I did ask you guys both in my regular Discord and in chat for a few different suggestions. I'm gonna read out some of the ones I really like overall on that. So
Oh, it's only 10.
would've-
Damn it. Some of my suggestions don't work.
Damn.
Yeah.
There was the Stardigger, Ironclad,
I was-
Chad, Big Burp. I love ED's the mini motor for that one.
If I had more space for it, I would have suggested the USS Lobsterfest, but
Wait, oh fuck, I should have suggested Scooty Puff. That's exactly it up there.
Scooty Pop.
That one's really good.
But no, I know the one. I have to go. Hold on.
Oh,
So it's one of the does. Is it the
oh,
chair?
Please tell me it's the chair.
It's the
Yeah!
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
I did it. I did it. I did it.
chair.
The chair.
Ooh. There is
the
a
chair!
Sora, what the hell was the cheer one? You don't want to know.
What did you and Kyrie do?
All right, Pat. Now don't botch it.
Don't
We're
fuck up.
watching.
Don't fuck up.
Cloud, did you fuck up? I do believe I haven't
Fuck
you fucked
up.
up.
We did not
I
say,
may
so
have
don't
fucked up.
fuck up.
I'm captain.
Remember the platform that gives away.
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Am I gonna say in this? No.
No.
You have no agency in this series.
I did hear you.
Yeah, she's okay.
I'm
with
right here.
Notice she didn't say no.
She finds it funny.
Oh, those boys.
it. I've almost never found that as a viable shortcut.
What,
Usually
the
because
zip
I
line?
fall off early. Yeah. Because if you mash it out
Fuck
like
it.
that, then
No.
you fail.
No. We can still like it. We
You
can
can
still...
you can turn it around, but it's gonna be tight.
Why'd you jump?
I didn't
Because
even hit a
everyone
button.
jumped.
That was the thing on that.
Have we
No, the
saved
same-
at
the
Fall
all?
on the beach, fall on the,
The
beach,
safe-
through
the
the
safe
trees,
thing
through
just
the
happened
trees,
to be-
fall on the beach.
No, this is faster as long as he doesn't
Oh,
mess
it
it
is?
up.
For some reason, I thought Riku jumped on all the trees.
It depends on how far ahead you are.
I think it's random.
I think Riku does depends on your position in the race.
Oh no!
No, I got it. It's fine. See? There we go.
Now score 2-1.
It was fine, guys. It was fine. It was fine.
Got to be
It was acceptable. Don't dare
See,
try to
the
sell
score
it better
is
than that.
2-1, as in the chair 2. Fuck you.
Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all.
God, that's so many. That's like the internet. We're just saying, oh, dude, that's actually pictures. Like, I was just joking. That
Well,
isn't
I
that
have my
innocent.
dinosaur who eats force field dogs.
Mushroom.
There's a mushroom over there, bro.
Yeah, you can go get the mushroom early.
Okay.
Also the chest.
I need the box for that.
Is that just a protection?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a protect chain.
But, hey,
Don't look at the
it's
av-
armor,
it's a
so,
good
you
av early
know,
on.
this early in the game, I'll take it.
Free armor.
Would you like to see something funny you can do with the boulder?
Sure, go on.
Sure.
Well, let's get over to the boulder so I can explain how to set it up.
Uh-oh.
Where's the boulder again?
Down here.
It should be down there.
Okay.
Yeah, where the mushroom is.
What's
So
up?
push the boulder a smidge to the right. And try to wedge yourself in it. So like jump into the corner of where the boulder meets the cave.
Like over here?
You need a little more distance.
Oh, I did it! I did
From,
it!
from
Like from the left or
okay.
right side?
from the left side, but you have to be
From the left
jumping
side.
at it.
You have to
you
jump
want-
at it.
You want to
So jump-
jump at
Yep.
it into the corner. Try to like wedge yourself in there.
Oh,
so
there
that
we go.
Yeah, like that, like that,
There we
like
go.
that, like that.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And there you go.
Damn! Shattered it.
Kill!
Goddamn.
Those clown shoes are made out of titanium.
What do you think is in those fish?
Could be anything.
There's a block in Hollow Bastion that has the same effect too.
Oh, that's funny.
And I think the dev's new too, because if you don't have high jump, you need that block for progression. But they have a switch there to respawn the block.
I know which one you're talking about, yeah. This was freaking No More
I
Heroes. If one
shower
of those hit
you
you in the
with
head, you die.
coconut cream pie.
Go.
I mean, to be fair, coconut falls on your head. That fucking hurts.
Oh yeah, no.
We did used to have a coconut tree in our driveway, but we had to cut it down.
Dang. Why'd you have
my
to?
Here's a fun fact.
godparents had this well, they didn't have a mango tree, like their neighbors had a mango tree, and it was drooping over to their side, and any mangoes that fell down on their side, eat. So they ended up sending some to our family, and they were like the best freaking mangoes I've ever had in my life.
We do still have our mango tree.
Sweet.
Oh,
There was a mushroom
here's a
near the
fun-
protect chain.
Yeah. It's wedged into the corner next to the ladder.
Here's a fun Kyrie fact. She likes coconut milk, hates mushrooms.
You taking this from the manga?
Then
No,
why am
she
I
actually has
getting the
dialogue.
mushrooms?
Water first, or
Does she actually mention
They're
that
for the
again?
boys.
There it is.
Yeah,
did we get all
yeah,
of
but
it?
no one usually digs into
Well-
her.
What procs it?
I forget what exactly procs it. I think it might be if you just keep pestering her like in the sequence.
Without having all the items.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you grabbed. I know you saw you grab a couple of fish. Did you get all of them?
I got all the fish earlier.
Okay.
I think the true thing is that we take the mushrooms so we don't have to be stuck eating coconuts. and there's like, hey Riku, more mushrooms for us.
That shit is only half a heart, my guy.
Also, these kids gain like no actual like nutrients from most of these.
Yeah,
like, there's
no,
protein.
this is a very
Yeah.
horrible plan for food on that.
I think that was
These
kind
kids-
of the joke in all of this.
Yeah, they're so underprepared because they don't actually know what they're going into.
Also, that raft is flimsy as fuck onto that too, so you know,
That thing would collapse if Ursula were to attack.
be a real shame.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's a simple outfit, but I really do like Kyrie's baby outfit.
Babe.
I do also just love
I
love the difference of Kyrie is still is using like silhouette and stuff like that for her thing, and Source just looks like a bunch of scribbles for his, and I love.
There.
No,
Hey, look at this potato sack.
Look at this packet of potatoes.
Oh my god, it
Billy
does
Zane.
look like a giant potato sack.
Well,
Look at this
what are you
man.
talking about?
This man who has many contingencies.
He doesn't have like any like real animations, does he? He just has that idle pose. And
Yeah,
he
just
never
his idle
moves.
pose.
Yeah.
I
I
think
can't
for
believe they
every
brought this
cutscene
back.
in this game, that's all he has.
Stop freaking me out like this.
The prototype organization
Where did you
cloak.
come
They were
from?
still working on it.
This is
An
the
alternative.
budget cut organization, Rob. We can't afford the leather or anything like that. We just have to use an old potato sack we had out back.
Is this just his pure
Hello,
hardness form, maybe?
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
assume
the
idea. More or
he-
less, this
he
is
lacked a
just-
body at this
Well, you'll
point.
see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's
It wasn't
out
until he
there.
possessed
Hello,
Riku
I
that
am
he-
looking.
Hi, I have body again.
One body,
Hello,
please.
I am looking for the I'm looking for the resident of Destiny Islands by the name of Xehanort. Am I in the right era?
Era.
God.
Sarah!
Oh
I
god.
have said too much. Goodbye.
Basically, that freaking meme image of traveling back in time. Hey, which World War is this? World War One soldier. What?
Yeah, it's like, just like,
Okay, did anyone else as a kid think that this door led to Disney Castle for the longest fucking time? on
Yes!
that?
Yes! Yes, I
I never
did.
actually thought of it like that. I assumed
It
something
wasn't
would
until
happen.
later in the plot I realized, oh.
I-
all of
I-
that.
I always kind of like this as a soft preview of some of the worlds that were gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like you see a little bit of Wonderland in here, like maybe.
Riku!
This looks like
Cheshire Cat thing going on.
Little King Story. I think.
Yeah, I see it.
Yo, Little King Story. Someone
Yeah.
mentioned it. Yo, there's 5 of us.
I think about the alternate
Hello?
timeline where that
Is that
where
Donald?
that
Donald.
Looks
I
like a
think
bit
that
of
I think
Donald.
that one is that supposed to be Monstro for that? For
on
Parasite
the
Cage,
top.
maybe?
I could see the top one being like even just Halloween Town.
Yeah, it could be.
Also,
the
real
vibe.
talk. Okay, how did these children get up there to draw these pictures? Did they bring a
Don't worry
ladder?
about
Climb the vines really well. Oh,
Good, they got a ladder in here.
Oh, hey,
somehow.
Johnny.
Thank you.
Hi,
Oh, God.
Johnny.
Yeah, we're also kind of under
it
attack.
works for pigs. What the hell happened then?
It would be
don't think I wanna
something
know.
for 06. So yeah.
oh my.
I don't recall
Uh,
pigs in Sonic 06.
Was he playing 06?
Oh,
or,
Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
what
Gravity
about- what-
Falls. Okay. Oh,
Q&A,
it was Q&A
Q&A.
tonight. Okay. Okay.
Wait,
got
was
ya.
it gravity? Wait, it works for. It had something to do with waddles. I don't remember this.
Just probably
Wow.
a joke involved. Yeah, anything
Well, if it's
with
a
Well, I mean,
Just
it is
one.
fitting, it is Disney, and we are replaying Kingdom Hearts 1 again. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized the commercial for Waddle's baby carrier. Oh.
Ah.
Did you get the egg, Pat?
Oh, I think I still need to get egg, yeah. Also,
Yeah.
this is a scene added into Final Mix for this one.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So how
it.
many of us? How long did it take for us before Final Mix growing up to realize that keychain she was making in
Not
the
until
video?
KH2.
I
Didn't
don't
give it a single thought.
because
Sora.
you don't even see it. So, like, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you.
Also, unfortunately, I mean, Oathkeeper is not that good in this game. Also, to be
Still
fair.
probably use it because it looks cool.
I mean, the biggest problem is just that by that point, you're like in that time frame, there's like 5 different keyblades you get all at once, kind of deal. At that point,
Am I the
Yeah.
only one? Am I the
Okay,
only
we're
one
still
who
on
used
the
Metal
best match.
Chocobo?
I use
I
Metal
used it a lot.
I use Metal Chocobo a lot until I feel like I do switch eventually to Olympia for boss fights and stuff like that, just because the
Yeah.
extra defense is.
My end game for like if I'm ultimate weapon grinding is usually Lionheart.
Yep, Lionheart.
That's a good balance of magic and attack. And also,
want the thin one,
Lototaku,
Pat.
this is Final Mix. Oblivion got nerfed to hell
Yeah,
and back.
Okay, how do
I
I,
think you have to
actually
climb
get on
the-
top of
climb
the?
The thin
smaller
one, Pat.
tree.
The thin one.
Okay, I was
I
thinking
love
for whatever reason you couldn't climb this one.
I love how Metal Chocobo is literally just a hook of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big old slab of metal. It's like,
Okay,
there-
what's stupider, Metal Chocobo or Fenrir, in terms of design?
Fenrir's just
Fenrir
funny
looks
to
fine.
consider. Just like you had to wrap it up too and all that stuff.
Like Cloud, you had way too much time on your
Oh,
hands.
You
wait.
see, he's just
Yeah.
embarrassed because he failed to shine that thing, and he doesn't want anyone to see it on that. Okay.
I was.
Oh damn
Our
it! I
little
missed
cut-
one fish.
My cousin scribbled on the
wait,
bottom
there
of
was
it
fish.
with
I saw
permanent
fish near
marker.
shore. I thought I saw
Uh,
fish.
I don't know
Uh,
if
no,
there's
there's-
fish.
there-
Just to see.
No,
Oh,
there's
that
no
was a
fish.
fish. God damn it.
They're all in the first half of the island, unfortunately.
Yeah. The one you're missing is probably closer to where, like, closer in the water where Tidus was.
Okay.
For the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the
Tidus is at the
main-
dock today.
No, Tidus is up at Riku's island.
Selfie.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Selfie down there.
Selfie's at the dock today.
There
it
it
is. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Eesh.
Yeesh.
Fish?
Well, at the very least, if
Fish.
these guys did go on their journey, those fish would be some source of calcium.
Wow.
Cows. Look,
It's like those are the tight like kids. You don't have enough provisions.
You are not ready.
You have
We're not
enough for
ready.
maybe a day
Look.
for one person.
look. Battle Network 1 taught me that calcium is the greatest power of all.
Battle Network 1 didn't teach you anything. It was the anime.
Yeah, that was the
Shut
anime.
the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Let's
Let's
not
not
give Game Mesa any credit. It was Anime Mesa that
That
taught
was
us our
Anime
lesson.
Mesa.
I
Also,
don't
Mesa
know.
freaking wrong. That
I don't know.
fish
He
is
was feeding
calcium.
Sharkman some stuff.
Just kidding.
No, that wasn't Mesa. That was clearly Commander Beef, which
I'm
totally
sorry.
not
Totally
Mesa.
different people.
I'm sorry, but just to think of the Sora, let's take the rap for herself. I'm just kidding. Or.
Unless.
I remember one of my one of the KHRs I follow did make like an entire side of like, what if they took out the wrath and just
What if we ditched Riku's ass?
No,
just
I
cut it over the
imagine
middle of the
Riku
ocean,
and
nothing
Sora's
happens.
conversations like Anakin and Padme. It's like, hey, let's go look for Kairi. It's like, with my new friends, right? With my new friends, right?
Man, the fact that we never get Riku and Kairi as just normal party members ever.
I'm sad.
Remind
Yeah,
doesn't count.
Wait, this
it would have been the perfect opportunity. The perfect
But
Okay, hold on. Let
normal.
would be the perfect opportunity to have that during the triple Ansem fight. I'm just saying.
Gaming Chuck, no. Kyrie is not a party member in 2, so no, doesn't
He's a
count.
damsel in distress the whole
Also,
game,
normal
pretty
party
much.
members, not guests.
Yeah. Riku was, but you never had both at the same time for it. That's what we're talking about.
Dog.
Doggo.
Yeah, Riku's either a guest
Anyway,
or
here's a
he's
funny
actually
bit.
playable.
Go
Here's a
ahead.
funny bit from the manga. Pluto accidentally smudged a lot of Mickey's letter while he was holding it in his mouth, so Donald had to restore it. Just a
Wow.
funny little gag.
Also, by the way, fun fact about this game, if you go into Jodi's journal, into the model viewer and stuff like that, you cannot turn around to the other side of Minnie on this because Minnie's ears in this game are literally just 2D objects plastered onto the top of her head in this.
Well, that's why you could never.
Yeah, 'cause you can see it right
I can
there.
see it. I can
Oh,
see it.
is, I can
It's
see it
clipping
now.
into the
Oh,
crown and everything.
no. Oh,
It's because
no, I
they're trying.
didn't
It's because
see
they're
that.
trying to do the Mickey silhouette ear
Oh,
thing.
wait, it was on a 3D plane there.
No, if you saw it on the side
when
view with
he
her and
tilted her
Daisy.
head.
When she tilted her head, yes, but in any other camera angle, it is still maintaining
It looks
the property.
I can't see
Our
that
high
now.
time
God
to
damn it.
change our outfits for some reason.
We can't
it-
make people think we come from a castle.
Kind of surprised they even added Daisy to this.
I think just to give something for Donald probably later down, just in case on that.
He never got anything out of it.
At least builds up their world a bit more.
Where's Max?
Yeah, I'm
I
always
mean,
asked
Max
that
has just been
question.
wiped from Disney Camp for a long time onto that. Until DuckTales.
He's still at college.
No, there
Max is
was
still
a
at
there was
college.
a Mickey Christmas special. He was already out of college, had a job, came
Yeah.
back home, and everything.
What's sadder? Goofy being a widower or Goofy getting divorced? What's sadder between those two?
I think Widower.
Yes.
Widower.
Widower.
Wait, Goofy was divorced when?
No,
No,
you
no,
said-
no.
The
For
implication.
explanation of where's the mom on that.
Oh, I thought it was implied already that Max's mom died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the canon thing, but like but they never explicitly say it, so it's easy to speculate.
And the only time you
I don't
actually see
understand
pretty
why
models of
Disney,
Chip and
Disney just
Dale.
want to promote a positive single father.
Also, fun fact, Chip and Dale have no speaking lines in this game.
Yep. I mean, they are barely in this game at all, to be
Yeah,
fair on
no,
that.
makes
So.
sense.
They're just here to give you notifications of like tournaments.
Yeah.
I don't know why they will be the ones to find out about it,
They
but
trash
I
him.
don't Why not?
They're keeping
Dog.
track of the radio signals, I guess.
Man, Pluto is just
what
What
is
is
Pluto,
Pluto
in this series?
universe?
Yeah. He's just there when you need it. and then just
I feel
gone.
like, especially for KH1 and 2, he is the we need to put him in places just in case we need somebody for plot reasons later on, kind of deal.
Oh, Pluto, you'll be our MacGuffin.
I don't think
Like-
he ever shows up in 3.
No, he does
Like,
not
is
show
it-
up in 3.
Like,
He's stuck at
what
home.
he is
At
on
the
his
ending
existence
of
is just as
page 3.
confusing as Cloud in this series, if you ask me.
I mean, Rock says no one likes KH1 Gummy Ship.
No.
I like it once it gets going,
The
but you have to
It's kind
get
of fun
going.
customized,
The
but-
problem is, I like the idea of KH1 Gummy Ship. The more problem is that the spaceship starts way too small, and by the time you get stuff for Gummy Ship, you either have the tools to make the ship ridiculously fast so you kind of breeze through it, or 2, you have to warp drive at that point, so you're never going to
so you
actually
barely interact.
And
Yeah.
honestly, if you have by the time you have all the tools, especially if you're going to 100%, you're pretty much at the end of the game anyway.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think frankly,
Come
yeah.
on down.
Hashtag release the bomb cut.
But yeah, I think honestly KH3 is probably the best on Gummy Ship overall. I think onto that.
It ironically
I
has
have
the
a
same.
love-hate relationship with it. There are like moments where I think it doesn't control great, but the more
Yeah.
free range of it is I like. But KH2 I've got a soft spot because it's a really good rail shooter.
I
itself,
like it,
so-
but I think the
Solid
problem
rail
is I
shooter.
just do feel like it goes on for. Do feel like the rail ship method of KH2 kind of outstays its welcome a little bit. I
A
think
little
overall.
bit, not too bad, honestly.
I think it's mostly by the time I get to around Agrabah and Halloween Town, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of done with it at this point, sort of thing.
Well, and you're basically done at that point.
Yeah.
You got like 2 more at
The
most.
door.
Ironically, Kingdom Hearts 3 Gummy Ship has the same issue as Kingdom Hearts 1, where the initial Gummy Ship they give you and its level is too awkward to control, so you don't quite enjoy it when you start going with it. But then once you get more levels and you get different Gummy Ships, it controls a lot better, and you actually enjoy traveling about.
But this may be our only chance.
But thankfully in
What?
Kingdom Hearts 3, it goes by a lot faster.
I'm not afraid of the darkness.
That was a joke I was gonna say concerning this, but I don't remember what it was.
And then they decided to be quirky and throw a 9-hander boss in there.
Reach for.
I would
Yeah,
like to see an AU if Sora actually went with Riku right here, where that
yeah,
would go.
would be interesting.
It's like if he started
Error
off all
roll.
fashion.
The big thing would be, like, neither of them would be here to grab the Keyblade, and Kairi would have known to go to when she lost her heart.
Oops.
Oops a
Come
doodle.
on, did the Keyblade just decide to spawn at that moment, or what?
Well, no, it
Yeah,
trans-
it's spawned a few seconds too late technically because it was supposed to go with Riku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
That-
oh,
is
there's
that
no
you?
Riku. Sora. Whatever.
Ben, is that you?
I guess that's the retcon explanation in Saw then. Maybe.
It was going for Riku. It got blotted by some darkness, and then he was like, "I see a light here," and that light would have been Ventus. That's my
Ooh.
interpretation.
Ooh, free light.
Sora,
Mike.
Sora, you're
Yeah.
the people.
That's the retcon, but I just still like the actual, like the original game's explanation. It's just that Riku was supposed to be the wielder of it, but Sora ended up with the stronger heart in the end. So
I think
Riku said, "Fuck you, I'm going with Sora." In the end of it all.
Yeah.
Even in
Riku's
I
still
think
able
even
to
in Dream
hold
Drop Distance, I think in Dream Drop Distance they do mention that the Keyblade explicitly went down the list
Yeah.
to just the next person. So it was still because Sora was in right time, right place.
The Keyblade came to Destiny Isles. It's tried to find Riku. He wasn't there. It did the John Travolta meme, and then handed himself over to Sora.
I like the idea of the key itself, like shrugging his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm just imagining the handle where John Travolta's face is.
So you're telling me if the Keyblade is War Machine, that means Riku is Terrence Howard.
What?
You mean
Sure.
Don Cheadle?
Don Cheeto?
Don Cheadle Gaming?
Concerning, I know this is random aside, but why did Terrence Howard stop playing Rhodey in MCU? Was it just contract
I
dispute?
think his contract
I
stuff.
think it was contract disputes.
I think he wanted to get as much pay as Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, and they were like,
they were
"Fuck
not
no."
able to play games like that.
And they're
Yeah.
like, no.
Oh, we probably should have equipped that potion. Oh well.
Yeah, I forgot to equip potions. That's all I'll.
You have to win this one?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, so if I die, I'll just put it back on.
Has anyone made a mod in any Kingdom Hearts game on like PC that replaces a Keyblade with the Mortal Kombat 4 arcade machine?
Typically that
I don't
one.
know. I don't know
That's
why they would
very
do that.
specific.
That'd be funny.
That's
That's a
very-
specific
that-
reference.
That's the one with the
Oh,
there's a
the
motion.
stupid PNG of Quan Chi on
Yeah,
the
Quan
side.
Chi's face on that. Yeah.
Get his ass.
Kill him.
Yeah, this is the first fight, boss fight where you have to win. So.
Yeah.
It's not the last. It's like we still have a. Oh, there, Slapshot.
Slapshot. All right.
Hey,
I'd love to have that. I don't have it.
God, I wish that were me.
Because I chose staff.
God, I wish that were me.
Why did I choose staff?
Because you wanted to do something different.
I wanted to mix it up, but at what cost?
You want it to be quirky.
Lono Taku in chat has caught a shiny female drillbur and is asking for name suggestions.
Hank.
For a woman? For a female?
Yeah.
You said
Hank will work for anything.
Bubby. I don't know.
I mean, she can pick whatever name she wants.
I don't know why I thought
I won't
about
judge.
the whale from frickin' Flapjack.
I do remember somebody recreating this in Unreal Engine 4 using like the KH3 model spread.
Oh, I know what
I
you're
remember.
talking about. It
Yeah, I'm
was
like, fuck, I want that so bad on that.
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go.
And just wait till 4. We're gonna be in Unreal 5 by then.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I mean that
God.
game is running in Unreal 5 by this point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All the jokes of I made Mario 64 in Unreal 5. Look at all the ray tracing.
Just imagine if Donald actually listened to Goofy, would have completely avoided so many issues in this world alone.
Is this the
You-
child?
Oh,
Who's
look, a
sassy
homeless,
lost child?
look, a
Maybe.
homeless child.
Oh.
I know who's coming up, so I need to go find a specific manga panel.
This isn't
no.
a dream.
Do you think Pluto does that to Mickey when he's asking for food in the morning?
Possibly.
Start with a
when
face
it is
lick.
6, when
Doesn't-
it is
Goes
6
up into
a.m.
the
and he
wall.
is ready for his WALK.
Have they confirmed if Pluto is based off of a real life breed of dog?
I have no idea, actually.
All right, and Pluto, it will not be seen until literally the epilogue cutscene.
He literally
Yeah,
hopped
that's
into a. Yeah, I believe they do show in Recoded that he hopped into a dark corridor.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I
Oh
think,
my gosh,
I mean, I
he
think
did
he's also
go
done it in
in
Cage
for,
2, hasn't
like,
he?
a few-
Yes.
Blizzard.
Right,
Yeah, you
right.
have to use Blizzard on all the
You gotta ice it up.
Yeah, might as well item up. Man, this archaic system.
Yeah, jeez.
Thank you, auto reload.
Yeah, that was one of the best things that was brought.
Is
into
Traverse
the
Town the best world theme?
It's a damn good
It's,
game.
it's up
really
there.
high
So
up.
good.
It's top 5.
I could fall
probably.
asleep to
So
this.
Twilight Town with Roxas. I love
Roxas's
as well.
version
Yeah,
is pretty good, yeah.
slash Chain of Memories.
I think maybe
Yeah.
after this playthrough or whatnot, no, I make a stream of just, okay, KH music tier list, but specifically the overworld themes on that.
Oh yeah, that's a
deal.
good. That's
Yeah.
a good call.
That's a bloodbath because most of them in this game are really good.
Yeah, that one, I try to remember, because I think in 3, it's mostly the world battle themes I think are really, really good in that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember too many of the overworld ones.
the one I remember is Toy Stories because it's.
Oh, you have to talk to
got
Sid
a friend
first.
in Me.
Yeah.
Which,
I
to be
don't
fair, in
remember-
hindsight, got kind of annoying, but I love the battle theme in that world.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
no, that's
remember COVID
probably the
theme.
best overall battle theme in the game is that one.
Sorry, which one?
Toy Story.
Toy Box battle theme.
It's alright, it's not my favorite.
That one, the Pirates one is also very good as well.
Pirates is probably the best for both battle and overworld.
Yeah, I could see that. Also, I would say in terms of just area things, I have a soft spot for Port Royal, especially after they updated it. In
Yeah,
2.5.
Oh yeah,
just the
no, like
overworld theme.
yeah, 2.5 battle team is great too.
I like how they replaced Sid's cigarette with a toothpick. I just
Anyway,
again, you used for me to realize that one, but
I mean, I didn't
Speaking
play
of-
7 until way later after playing Cage 1, so.
Go ahead, Ace.
Yeah. So speaking of so Manga Sid is a riot.
Oh, I think I do
Go
remember
on.
manga. Sid.
go on.
What is he OG
Yeah,
FF7 Sid?
Still slightly toned down, but more or less.
The vibe is there.
Yeah, you got the vibe because
without the wife
the
beating
vibe
on
of verbal
it.
yeah, because in the manga, Sora meets up with Sid during like when the Heartless show up, and he takes refuge in the shop, and Sid's like, "Hey, if you ain't buying, get out." "No, there's a bunch of bastards out there." "Oh, are they?" Pulls out the Sid cannon and just blasts the Heartless right out of his door, saying they're bad for business. Also, that guy's dead.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah,
fake
in the
Ichabod
manga,
Crane.
some lady tried to seduce Sora. It was weird.
What?
Yeah, in the manga,
Yeah,
yeah.
What?
Yes.
Thanks, Japan. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Japan.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunately everywhere in the world on that one.
Also,
So,
Alexandra, Alexandra,
go ahead.
you know how you're talking about how like Waka was like, "Oh, Waka's cool," and then you find out actual Waka, fucking Sid is that type of thousand. It's like Sid doesn't go through a character arc to get over that part.
It kinda does. With the rock, when the rocket finally launches with the huge
A little bit.
But it's kind of not enough on that,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I agree. So just a heads up, if you want, in this point, Gizmo Shop is the best grinding spot in this area at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also just the best grinding spot, period.
I'm surprised how many like variants of like Sora.
I
and
also didn't know
Naruto
there was a variance on that. Right
yeah,
there.
if you go into the second district from near the fountain, there's another scene there.
I've seen that one plenty of times.
And
Yeah, I've
I
seen
think
the
I think
hotel
there's a
one,
couple in
like,
the
in the
hotel as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot actually.
I mean, you actually don't need to fight any of this. It's highly recommended you do, though.
You can definitely get
Also,
those
you can reach the treasure chest if you jump from the railing near the hat shop. I think it might just be a gummy. I'm not entirely sure.
Are you talking about the treasure chest near the Gizmo Shop or the?
Not
No,
the
the-
Gizmo shop. The one with the Mad Hatter looking guy.
near the entrance to like first.
Yeah,
district,
that guy.
right there. You can get that, yeah.
Yeah, you can get that treasure chest if you just jump from a railing. Yeah, it's actually surprising how many of these chests you don't need high jump for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, players guys lied to me. It's like, you need high jump for this. You need high jump for this.
I mean, traditionally you need it, but if you just think about your jump height,
No, you don't.
Or, you know, if you jump and swing, you get a little bit
or
extra.
Dumbo.
Or Dumbo.
Oh, postcard.
Postcard.
Although
That's actually-
Dumbo,
that's very much
like
worth
when
it.
do you get Dumbo? Is that Monstro?
Monstro.
Monstro.
That is
Monstro,
Monstro
yeah.
after you beat Parasite Cage 1. You can get that.
And if you remember to go to Fairy Godmother.
Yeah.
That and that.
I mean, to be fair, for a long time, like, probably Simba is going to be your best summon for a while, frankly.
Genie's probably better.
Yeah. Yeah. Because,
Like,
I mean,
Simba's not good. I've been trying to use Simba
He has
today.
poor
Simba's
range.
not good.
Simba has bad range.
and then
and-
every other summon means nothing as soon as Tinkerbell shows up.
Bambi gives you is good for item farming, and also it's
Magic recovery.
like, yeah, also magic recovery. Ridiculous amounts of magic recovery.
Yeah, not quite as broken as Stitch, but
No.
Not many things can be.
I never really
Oh,
actually figured
you
out how
can't,
to use Stitch because I just didn't
upper
bother.
areas on the Gizmo Shop until you clear Traverse Town.
the next time we play through KH2, I'll definitely show Stitch in full action for that, because
I think the big thing with Stitch and Chicken Little by similar extension is that most people don't tend to think of summons as having passive actions. They
Yeah.
always think action, action, action. So they get the very lackluster Chicken Little attacks, and you
Yeah,
get
that's
the
why I always thought
okay
Chicken Little
Stitch stuff.
sucked until I saw speed run. I was like, oh.
yeah,
I think if you read the actual descriptions about what he does in the stat menu, you can get hints about what he actually does, but no one's gonna read that. They're just gonna start playing the game.
It's kind of the same problem of like leveling up the drives in the original game, because I don't think many people went into the menus to realize how you actually leveled those up the first time they played through. Kind of deal.
This ain't a From Software game. I'm not gonna read the text.
It's a Disney.
They explain Chicken Little so poorly.
Yeah.
It's like I always thought it was just that terrible FPS attack.
Yeah, but it's really it's pretty much a
Pre-magnet.
Magnet
And even
before
what-
magnet.
The big thing
even
for sorry, go ahead.
And even once you get magnet, you can spam the magnet for Chicken Little a lot more than actual magnet, and it has a really good use case in the final boss fight of all things.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing for Stitch is just the regenerative magic onto that. And two, for a lot of boss fights, he will actively stun them on moves where they can normally not get stunned kind of thing. So it lets you get in a few another extra combo after that.
You can also sometimes just parry an enemy that's about to hit you. If you're really
Man,
lucky.
can we please get actual like Wreck-It Ralph World? And
Yeah.
then have
Yeah, I
a
was
bunch of
hoping for
square
that
stuff
in
tied to
3,
that.
and he just got us on it.
I mean, to be fair, we definitely have less worlds in 3 just because of the higher quality of them overall onto that, so.
Yeah, but it's also, but part of that was also development hell.
Yeah. I mean, I think the 3 worlds are overall the longest to Cage worlds of any.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
they
were
are.
probably going to get another 1 or 2 of them if it wasn't for the engine reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably also would have had like a better final world than Keyblade Graveyard.
I feel like Nomura was committed to that already. So
Yeah, I think that one
probably
was
just
hard
his
in stone
vision.
way earlier on that.
I feel
It's
like
just
Skullhead Kylo was gonna be more of a thing.
I think Remind is
that's
definitely
probably
Remind
Skull
is,
and
I think,
Kylo
definitely
probably
more of what
was.
they wanted that to be the first time around.
Yeah, but they gutted it.
I wonder what
I'm
was the
sure.
development issue down
Yeah.
that line.
I
Yeah.
hate that goddamn wasteland. I hate it so much.
You keep
Just
saying
like
how
the-
much you hate that wasteland every
I
time
know.
we play.
But
It's the worst finale.
it is. But I'm just like sitting here with worst worlds. It's just like when you're saying the worlds are some of the longest. It's just like I don't. My problem with Kingdom Hearts is T3 is that I didn't think about the length of the world until Arendelle,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like, please.
I think
end.
honestly for me, it's not even Arendelle is the long one for me. I think it's actually Toy Story is the one I noticed the pacing issues in. I think the most overall for me on that.
Yeah, but the world itself makes up for it for me.
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing enough different stuff in Toy Story that you're not quite noticing it as much, whereas Arendelle is a lot of the same, so you kind of just you're getting bored of
And then
it.
you get Big
Also
Hero
Toy-
6, which is just a very short world kind of in general on that.
Yeah.
right?
Also, Toy Story gets the reprieve of getting the Woody one-liner
That's
going on.
Yeah.
which is
I mean,
so-
that's at the very end of the world, so.
Hey,
but-
Kids, what are you two? What are you three doing here? Why are you here?
Anyway,
Why are you?
Pat,
What about meddling?
would you like to see how much Sora weighs?
What?
Well, it's a little late now. The moment you walk outside, Leon's gonna try and kill you.
Oh,
you better
fuck.
save.
Well, okay, you want to know how to mess with Leon?
All right.
Wait, you can glitch
Okay.
fight.
So there's a box near where Geppetto's house will later be. You can push that towards where the item towards Sid's shop and use that to get onto the roofs before high jump. And if you do that during the Leon fight, it messes with his AI pretty hard.
You have to go out of a way to actually
And they'll
push that
keep
box
on
over there
coming
without
at
getting
you.
hurt, though.
As long as you continue to.
Thankfully,
Oh my
Leon
God, it's
is pretty
Squall.
slow moving.
It's his name is Leon.
Yeah, whatever,
Hey.
Squall.
Hey, look, a
How-
gunbreaker! Yo, hey, a gunbreaker
Never
appeared for a
mind.
dungeon.
No.
Yeah.
How
Oh god.
long?
Oh god, Ace, I've got to send you
There's
I'll send you a
no way you're
2014
getting
thing
this.
about the graphics update.
Alright.
I know, if it's Dante, I already know.
Yeah, that's the one.
Amazing. What's up,
How
Dan?
long did everyone like mistake Squall's name for Leon?
Yeah.
I still
Years.
instinctively call him Leon.
I
did
feel
not
like
realize
for
his original name
FF8
was
fans,
Squall.
Kingdom Hearts did irreversible damage to so many people, kind of thing, you know?
What are you talking about? This is Thancred.
I still wonder why they went with that choice. I wonder is there like any interview with like Nomura for like why they had to change his
I
name?
think it's just not to spoil Squall.
I guess.
I think that's the only reason why they did.
You
just so,
get
like,
Aerith's
who's
names
Leon?
in there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but-
Aerith's name by herself is not a spoiler kind of deal on
Yeah,
that.
but no, it just that Mickey's letter mentions Leon
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh, that's fair
That's
enough.
why. It's not giveaway that they're going to see Squall.
Now I see what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, you
Ah.
get the extra, hey, you win. You get the extra item later.
Yeah.
I refuse to lose to Leon anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the
it is
record,
not-
for the record, you are free to lose to Leon here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
most
won't get
people
the
do.
item on that.
Flipping, Leon?
Meanwhile, Cloud is gonna probably body us.
Yeah, probably.
His damage output's so high for this
Yeah.
It's hard.
point in the game.
At least he doesn't
Although
have
this
his,
is the last
a lot
optional fight that will reward you with something for a while. Or the
Yeah.
optional victory fight.
Aside from Squall or Cloud.
Cloud,
No,
yeah.
Cloud
You don't get-
doesn't, Cloud
He
doesn't
doesn't
give
reward you with
whenever
anything
you-
except for
Oh yeah,
except
true,
for your
true.
pride.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the pride part.
My pride.
Wow,
My
Final
pride.
Mix exclusive cutscene.
Oh yeah.
We
It
couldn't
did-
get
it had
anyone
the
for the
voice.
voices for this one.
To be fair, this was final mix for KH1. I think was almost pretty much around the time KH2 was in development by that point. I think so.
Pretty
Yeah,
close.
I mean,
And also,
yeah.
Japanese exclusive release. They're not going to bring in English actors
Yeah.
for
Also,
the Japanese release.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Was
That the voice cast hit puberty around the in between time. So probably by that point they would sound distinctly different as well. So you know.
What about the Japanese voices?
The
Were these voiced there?
The thing is, I believe for a long time, KH was actually only in English. I think over
in Japan.
in
Yeah.
Japan because I think
Really?
No, there's a Japanese cast for Kingdom Hearts 1, the original release.
They may have just not been able to get the Japanese cast available for those extra scenes at the time.
Because I do remember the big thing is that for the Japanese audience, they grew up a lot more with the Disney films in English kind of deal, so they're more used to hearing that cast overall. Hi, Eric.
Hiya, Freya, is that you?
All she's missing is the chair.
No, she's actually
Wow.
missing her coat too on that as
Yeah,
well.
a couple of details.
So
Hey, kid,
you
you
think
got-
was supposed to be Riku?
Those creatures
In-
that
Yeah.
attack
Yeah,
us are
originally.
actually the Keyblade.
Hey
Which
kid, you got
explains her
materia?
outfit is more of a
Because you
more
wield
so
the
her
Keyblade.
style.
Mhm.
I guess it explains
glad
why
that
there's so
they
many
got
FF7 characters
Kyrie?
specifically.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, it's a good thing Waka died on the island.
Mr. Mad, yes, we only got the final mixes from the HD collection
I think
at
you
that
might have
point
overdone it, Squall.
because they were Japanese for exclusive for a very long
Well,
time
yeah.
before that.
Nice, what are you talking about? Waka's over in Agrabah right now.
Yeah, well, we will point that out when we get there.
We are going to explore Agrabah after the
We are
video.
gonna see fake Waka.
Now,
Wait,
if I
what?
had
Still,
Yeah,
no,
we'll see when
it's
we
a
get
real
there.
thing.
of all people are the chosen.
But if I had to guess for why Final Mix still used the English cast for their Japanese
Well,
exclusive release
I
is
suppose
because
beggars can't be choosers.
Kingdom Hearts 1 came out
Why don't you start
and
making
was
sense?
a
What's going on
pseudo
here?
simultaneous release. Obviously,
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts came out
You
in
know there are
Japan
many
first.
other worlds out
Then
there
some
besides
English
your castle
bonuses
in
came
this
out when they
town,
released it
right?
in the internationally, and then they just took the international stuff without
They've
doing any
been
dub
secret
over and just
because they've
imported
never been
that for Final Mix.
Well, that
So
would
they
make
just took
sense at
the-
that point.
So yeah,
When
they
the
just took the
Heartless
voices
came,
as they were and
everything
didn't
changed.
worry about any redubbing of any sort.
The
Yeah.
Heartless?
Also, hello Rapunzel.
The ones who
Hello.
attacked
Oh
you,
yeah, it
remember?
was her voice actress for
Those
that.
without hearts.
Yeah.
And that's weird because she did not
Exactly.
return for
He was
3.
hearts.
For that for Rapunzel on that.
And there is darkness.
Well, Mandy Moore is still a
Within
top
every
billing
heart.
actress, so I mean, at the
Hey,
time she
have you
was.
heard of
so-
someone named
Meanwhile, Flynn Riders VA got his dream job.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was the whole reason why he,
Yes.
Yeah,
for all the off
Yep.
chance I got in the game.
so he could, so he could
Yeah.
get into Kingdom Hearts.
I heard that.
I respect the hustle.
It's
He's right up there with Kira Buckland for like, I want this role specifically. I'm gonna aim for it,
And then she got it.
and then they got it.
Went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
Man, I can hear the
I can
Rapunzel
hear
too.
it on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was just reminded of KH2 Aerith.
Oh.
Oh god.
unfortunate.
Oh my god.
What was that voice direction?
What
Man.
happened?
Man, it is weird seeing Aerith without the jacket now, actually, at this point. It's very odd.
That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this. The Keyblade chooses its
Don't
master.
touch it.
and it chose you.
Yeah, I was just saying,
So,
they're both
tough
basically
luck.
saying sucks
How
me.
did all this happen?
That's most chosen one stories when you really think about it.
I mean, everyone
Wait
here
a
is
minute.
essentially
What
a
happened
different
to my
character
home?
anyway.
My
Yeah.
island?
Oh yeah, no.
Riku! Kyrie!
Especially
You know what?
Yuffie.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Wah, wah.
Like, Yuffie is way too mature to be Yuffie.
Hey kid, you got materia?
Gimme.
The fuck's a materia?
So for the record, FYI, chat, those types of save points that was behind Pat, those are usually temporary.
And it's gone.
Yeah, now it's
Hey,
gone.
it's God! It is God!
It's God.
Oh no, it's God!
I still love the implication here of like Leon just freaking baseball swinging that Heartless.
And
what
once
could
again, interference just prevented. Yes.
why couldn't Leon be a guest party member here?
That
Yeah.
would be great. Leon
Um,
saying, "Don't mess with the small fry, ruining many people's playthroughs because then they would try to not attack the soldiers and they died
That
multiple
was
times."
me. Then guard armor
Me as
was
well.
annoying.
Oh. Also, Leon, you just went to a dead end.
Yeah, there's
Nope.
nothing over on that.
There's nothing there, Leon.
No, there's no way to second district behind them.
Yeah.
Not at this point, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is
he
that
went
door
past,
available?
he went past that
Second
door, I
district.
think.
Oh yeah, he did run past the doors to second district. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he just leaped over the wall.
Damn it, he has high
Went
jump.
over the corner and got a cigarette.
No, no,
He just went over the corner, lit a cigarette, got smoked.
I mean, you saw how he jumps in his fight. Maybe he does.
Dude has
Okay,
some serious hops.
design choices and everything. Since we're now seeing different designs from the original for Heartless, like colorations and everything. Thoughts
I
on those
hate
changes?
the color scheme
I
changes.
much prefer the purple of the original for soldiers.
It depends. It's a case by case basis. I do like the original soldier more.
The purple is way better than this weird beige.
Also, shout out to the soldier. Probably still one of my favorite enemy designs in this entire franchise.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
so simple. It is so good.
I think like soldiers, Neo Shadows are
Large
probably
bodies. Large bodies are great.
yeah.
Invisibles. Shout out to
God,
Invisibles.
I'm reminded I was just item grinding for 100%, and I didn't know, like, when I was first doing 100%, I actually didn't know about that Giga Shadows could show up. So I just go to room Wonderland, in the Bizarre Room. I just found out the shadows, I didn't think of anything of it, and then I shit my pants because I was Giga Shadows.
Well, I mean, reminder of the last playthrough. I forget if it was Pat's or Tevi's, but I was just like, they go into the room, start fighting shadows, and I'm just like, keep my mouth shut because I'm like, they don't know. They're
It
gonna
was
learn.
mine. It was mine.
Yeah.
It was mine.
I remember when they first were the first time I ever saw this game, it was on Cinematech on G4.
Uh-huh.
I remember them showing like the intro movie. And when I saw like this room in Traverse Town, I thought this was a part of Wonderland for some reason.
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay, again,
Well, the force is
recolors, I
Jeez.
don't like guard armor recolor.
Yeah, another one I don't like.
It is bold. I don't like it.
I think if it was like they kept this for like the second one, I'd be more okay with it. If the original guard armor color was still in the game for like the first fight.
Why do they hate the color purple?
Yeah, what is their deal with purple?
I mean, when you fight just the feet and the arms in Phil Cup, it's the old
there's the
colors.
purple.
Yeah.
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 It's
And
so
the-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
I know.
torso and then armor and all.
I like the recolors for the extra Heartless, but those are extra Heartless fights with like speed AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were designed for it.
Yeah.
Would you like-
fine.
What was the interview that Nomura said? I think they just said he wasn't satisfied with the color schemes of the original draft.
I like the purples.
The purples are way
Purples
better
are
than
more
what this
nicer.
is.
Yeah, I think I mean I would associate that was just the sort of color I associated with a lot of Heartless, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Why does he have Captain America colors?
God damn it, Donald!
I mean,
Hey,
Again.
Zora was dying. It's fine.
No, Goofy tossed it already, and then not 1 second later, Donald did. That's what I'm
He's quick. He's quick on the draw, but not quick enough.
I do like the detail that they
You
don't
gotta be
say
a little
Sora's
quicker
name.
than that.
I do like the detail that they paid attention to not saying Sora's name.
Yeah,
here.
don't give up.
Yeah, that was a good attention to detail that because they don't know who Sora is at this time.
Would you like to know a gameplay mechanic they never tell you about?
What?
Go ahead.
If you hit triangle while targeting an enemy, you can signal to your allies to focus fire on that target.
Oh yeah,
And if
I
you-
know that.
I did know about that. And
Oh yeah,
they-
I think you'll discover it eventually.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
if you also, but if you hit triangle when not targeting an enemy, you'll signal to your party members to group up with you.
Yeah.
I wanted more of that in the future games.
It's
And
the only
it's
part
totally
party
dead.
control this
We'll
game
never
has.
see it again.
I mean, it's just a different one.
What if you fought that in 2D?
I do like that the lady in the tramp bit and the fountain has a lot more details in the
I mean, I
background.
always liked Traverse Town as kind of a hub for like the older era of Disney characters.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our
Get on our gummy van, Sora.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
I always thought the ship was
A
made
what?
of gummy,
It's all
like
chewy.
literal gummy.
And here's Donald being the asshole.
As expected.
I'm resourceful.
No, like this big Donald being an asshole, and that was just
Sora,
cruel. He's
go
like, who
with them.
fucking cares about those people?
Especially if you want to find.
You gotta come with us whether you like it or not.
Yeah, like
I
that is
guess.
exceptionally cruel from him.
But he makes him smile, so it's
Change
okay.
your shirt. Get real pants.
Red is not in season. Get the fuck out.
What the fuck is that onesie?
I mean, I know we all laugh on that. I think the KH2 outfit might make even less sense when you actually look
Don't
on
think
how
about
it
it.
works.
It's more visually appealing, but it makes a lot less sense.
I don't want to ruin it.
Damn.
I have posted I have posted the manga version of the funny face in chat.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
concern
no.
is building. What is it? I hate. Oh no.
Oh god!
Right.
Full on rubber hose.
Why that SpongeBob face?
Yeah. Anyway, when they mention that the gummy ship runs on happy faces, they mean it literally.
At least in the manga.
I mean, well, the Ream canonizes it. Goofy mentions when in Monstropolis, wait, your place runs on laughs? Our boat runs on happy faces.
I thought it was figuratively.
Yeah, which is extra funny in the manga because there's a lot of data points, which does cause the ship to
Wait,
stall.
time out. Why is the text hovering above there and not at the bottom? What?
To be fair, I do think this scene is not rendered outright in the HD version, just from like processing stuff, because I do remember there's like more of a big shadow effect on all of them to hide them a little bit better onto that.
This was like, I need water.
Yo, it was sure nice of Maleficent to pull out a table in this room.
Remember when Maleficent was a threat?
Either way, he could be quite.
Oh my god, she's so irrelevant.
Anyone got any
Trying to
books?
pull herself back in.
I mean, Maleficent's only a threat in one game in this entire
Yeah,
series.
this one. Well,
I mean, she fucked some shit up and
no, actually,
recoded.
I was gonna say recoded. Actually,
Oh,
Birthday
just
Sleep
recoded.
and a lot of background.
It's fucking recoded, man.
So
I will
yeah,
sing recoded
if you guys saw Pack on Elixir, that's what you get for beating Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, before we leave Traverse Town, I want to show off a few things.
Fire.
Yeah.
We can get like most of the postcards before we even leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God.
Dodge roll, my queen.
Oh, thank God.
Defense.
Defense! 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 No, defense!
So, again, for all two people who haven't played the game, when you pretty much beat the boss of an area, at least until you come back to it, all the Heartless clear out. So it's good time to explore. There is one world where I will make exception to that, but
So, anyway, I want to check out the second district.
You might want to tweak.
check the mailbox again.
Oh yeah.
You might want to tweak Sora Doll's. Yeah. Probably turn that to frequently, just so they're not spending it immediately.
Yeah, MP
Donald.
items only in emergency as well.
Only
I usually just put all items.
I would put everything in the middle, honestly.
If you want to actually make Donald a competent healer, you would set all of his stuff to infrequently and then the defensive magic to constantly, and he will heal you the moment he gets a sniff of your health bar being red. He'll shoot out heal magic at you.
So it's wait for that. What do you want me to do for that?
Defense. Everything else is frequently except for defensive magic. Put that under constant.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's just what people actually found with the with Donald AI is that on constantly, moment he sees you even get slightly hurt, he's going to heal you quickly, which is a bit annoying on regular playthrough. So you may want to fix that up as you choose. However, when you're playing a level 1 run, you want Donald to be on that like freaking that.
I would probably put Goofy's in. Yeah, leave Goofy's. I would change Goofy's items for MP to frequently until you get MP gift for him. That's me personally. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, we're also not gonna give him any items.
For now, at least.
I only ever give him just regular healing items.
Yeah, second
once I have a
district. So,
stock.
what stupidity are we going to see today?
Well,
Alright, what's up?
first thing's not really stupid. It's just a cool little detail. Head over to where the Dalmatians are.
Oh yeah, this is a detail I only just remembered.
What?
Hi, Leon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, yeah, if you explore worlds like after you clear them, like some worlds will have like NPCs that you didn't expect there to be.
Save those
This
dogs.
was this was
Such a
the
big
dialogue
one.
that spurred the joke on Nico's playthrough that Leon was obsessed with the puppies.
Anyway,
He's
the
a
other
dog
place I
person.
want to check. Yeah. The other place I wanted to check out was the hotel.
What about the hotel? Huh.
There's a couple things there.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
So first, I want to go to the lobby.
Or please run
Into
faster.
the
I beg
Yeah.
you.
Quick run, my friend. Where are you? All right. So, behind you. Ring the bell 3 times. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah. So now check the paintings on each side of the corridor. Actually, run up and check them.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's a prompt.
Yeah, there's a prompt for it.
Dusk.
Now check the other one.
How the fuck did you figure this out?
Right. I know this one. I think know this
did
never knew this
research.
Anyway,
Now talk to him again. Now talk to him
What?
again.
Is it only in this world state?
I think it's in any world state, but this is
Yeah,
the most convenient to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
since you don't
you have
have
to do
enemies.
it. It's either like now or when all enemies are cleared out of the room.
Paintings are great, but
If you ever stay the night, try hitting the
Try
clock.
That's
Go
the
to the
clue.
green room.
Yep.
That's how they're supposed to teach you to do that.
Mhm.
This is
What
the
the
most
fuck?
backwards way to get this kind of a
Yeah,
Now the
and now
clock.
so
yeah.
yeah. Keep hitting the clock until you hit the puzzle solved music.
Yeah. 6:54 in the past. Time flies.
This is fucking like this game's fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Fucking hit
Yeah,
this
it's,
clock, Sora.
Oh, it's on the
The
right. It's on the
angles,
right.
yeah.
Just hit it. It's on the right side. You have
The
to
angle's
hit
quite specific.
it. Keep going.
I
Oh
heard
wait,
the.
was that it?
I heard the.
You have to do it again.
No, you want the but.
Oh, the Zelda,
That one.
the Zelda
Yeah.
equivalent.
I think one or
Gotta
two
do
more.
2 more swings. One more.
Okay, one more cycle of it.
There we go.
Now you got it. All right, and there you go, chest.
What the fuck?
I love this game and its secrets.
I've known about that item forever, but I never knew that the
I
hints
never
of
knew about that
paintings
one.
told you that.
No, there's
Oh,
a chest.
item up there.
was a chest.
Oh,
Well, it's
Yeah.
gone.
That's the
Well,
main thing I
you can
wanted to
make it
show
up there. You
off.
can make it up there. Just don't hit your head on the ceiling.
Boink!
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't.
By the way, Pat.
I'm not gonna ask you to do it, but there is a trick you can do here right now to get into the sewers early.
Aww.
What?
Oh boy, sequence breaking. What do they do? What do they do?
Yeah. So the Red Trinity over there to get into the sewers. If you have not interacted with any Trinity and gotten the introduction to it, go up to there, let the cutscene play, but hold forward. When the cutscene finishes, Sora will clip through the grating and you'll be in the sewers with Leon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man, video games.
Does that actually like
Yeah.
flag check you forward in the game, or?
I don't think it moves Traverse Town's overall world state forward, but it does let you get some stuff from Leon early.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
it
you
could.
would get,
Yeah, I think
you
the
get
flag
summon
to
stone,
proceed
wouldn't you?
Traverse Town along is if you cleared out what 2 of the tier 1 worlds, or is it all 3 of them?
I think it's all 3.
It's at least deep jungle.
It's at least deep jungle.
I think
you need the Navi gummies.
Yeah, you need the ones from Wonderland and Deep Jungle. Well, since you don't get one from Olympus Coliseum.
Do you want to go talk to Merlin now? You do have fire.
Yeah, that's probably what I was planning on doing. Coming over here.
There is a blue trinity around behind the Dalmatian statue.
Or Lady in the Tramp statue, but yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, this is the cutscene that you would be holding forward on by the grate to get through it.
I'm kind of surprised Lady in the Tramp weren't also a side quest or something.
I mean, what would the side quest entail?
I don't know.
Collect pasta.
I said things. Guess spaghetti.
I'm just an idea, man. I don't expect you to know the answer.
Listen, man, you gotta play. You gotta play the role of the stereotypical Italian chefs.
And a bit Italian accent.
You're lucky I gave you the pass, Sophie.
All right, now time for one of the most surprising jumping puzzles.
Hippos.
Child me fucked this up a lot.
I keep thinking of Red 13 and Barrett in FF7 Abridged.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, it's like, oh,
You get a
scout
pass.
ahead, Red. Okay, Black, you get a pass.
There's something about this musty place.
Harry, what are you
I've
doing?
been trailing you the entire time. I hope you know that.
It reminds me of a place back home.
So are you going nuts?
You're losing your mind.
Remember?
You're getting number red.
Sorry, you need to be committed.
Kyrie?
Oh, I'm nuts.
Oh shit. The brain fungus is
Losing my
getting
mind.
into my head now. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's the
Oh,
last
no.
of us. Run!
The Ichiban brain spiders are encroaching.
Brain
Hey,
spiders? Oh god.
Hey, Merlin, your movie sucks.
Okay, confession. I have never seen the Sword in the
Nothing
Stone.
happens.
I've watched it enough for multiple people. I loved that
So-
movie as a kid.
Sword in the Stone is the ultimate. Yeah, no, this will be fun if you're like 6, but if you're older than that, you're gonna be bored.
Also, since I was
My
going-
cousin's kids love that movie. And I watched it like once a couple of years ago. I'm like, wow, this is a movie.
I mean, it's just a bunch of weird misadventures with Merlin and like King Arthur, and nothing of important really happens.
I was going down the VA list for Kingdom Hearts 1 and checked out Japanese Aerith's voice. Apparently, Japanese Aerith not only is still Aerith, because Japanese voice acting industry, she was also the voice of Corona in Soul Eater, and also the Japanese voice of Sarah from Land Before Time.
Aw.
So now we need the edit of now,
Yeah, Life Before Time one.
so now we need the edit of Sarah with the steel chair taking somebody out.
Duh.
Wait, do you get anything for this?
No.
No, I accidentally
Practice.
clicked it.
You can refresh your magic here and get yourself the orange bar up if you feel like it. But yeah, no, just here to practice your magic, practice combos.
Yeah, we don't get Simba for a while, right?
You don't get it until you come back, so you have to beat a couple worlds first.
No
Yeah,
Simbas
we gotta talk to Leon for that.
Specifically in
Leon's
his training
our,
cave,
lock.
which means
Wait, item.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
just trying to get it. There we go. Ooh, Mega Ether this early? Wow.
you'll
There
probably not
is
use
one
it.
more Trinity. There is one more Trinity. Okay.
There's at least 2 more outside the main gates.
But
They're
We're
blue.
coming back here later,
Oh.
so.
I mean, you could immediately go back now.
yeah.
Yeah. Walk outside.
Unfortunately, we can't do anything about the gummy ship yet, so we can't make it faster.
Yeah.
So we
So
got
there's
the one
one
that
over
jumped
here.
you up.
Was it-
Yeah, I think it's
There's
in
one-
front of
Run
the.
right at
yeah,
the,
there it is.
yeah.
And
then
where
there's
where
one
was the other Blue Trinity at?
right next to the
It's on
world
the other
exit.
side.
It's right next to the
World
the door.
exit.
I feel bad for anyone that accidentally like jumped out of this somehow.
It's like, well, you're not getting
Stop,
this
you're
in
not
the
getting it
line.
now.
Come
Well,
back when you
the
have
card.
line.
Yeah.
Or what if you
Isn't
missed it?
that the
Wait,
spot where Sora starts off Dream Chop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Also back there is Fake
about
Titus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
we'll have to take a look at Fight Titus.
I mean, Mr. Matt, I would like, I would rather have a summon, just period. One summon is better than no summon on that.
No
Anyway,
summon.
would you like to talk to the Moogle Mafia?
Booba Mafia.
Moogle
Yes,
Mafia.
Moogle, my favorite Booba.
But I said Moogle. Piss off, Kupo. What was Sora's reaction to a Namazu from 14B?
I don't know.
Man, Cindergoo was right. It's friggin' 14.
So,
right.
interesting thing, personal, this is my personal route. I usually go to Olympus Coliseum and then turn around and go back to Wonderland once I
Exactly.
get Thunder.
Yep.
So I just have Thunder in tow.
Go grab Thunder so you can unlock more stuff faster.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is always really funny because it means Hades shows up. He's like, "Hey kid, I got you this pass for the games. You want to go perform?"
Nah.
Fuck
I'll do
no.
it later.
I'll do it later.
Bye.
I ain't fighting Cerberus now.
What do you take me? What do you take me for, a jackass?
I just imagine it like the Team 4-Star Grill. Fuck no.
I believe there is a button. I forget which button it is, but you can hold down. I think it's one of the triggers, and you can lock the cursor in place to move the ship independently.
Yep, bumpers.
Yep. There we go.
Be nice if they had more ways to teach you these things.
Yeah. Read
also
the
be
enclosed instruction booklet.
Yeah, that was
also-
like, wait a minute.
It'd also be nice if they had a boost button sooner.
Yep.
Yeah, you
We
have
have
to
Star
become
Fox at
a
home.
boost. Yeah, this definitely reeks of Star Fox at home. Even as a little kid, I didn't enjoy this because I was
Yeah.
like, I thought this would be like Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64 is one of my favorite games of all time. This ain't it.
Ain't it, Chief?
He's
Say
not
it,
him.
Also, it took me years to realize what the heck the shield gauge was about. I didn't even know about
Yeah,
it. I put the shield gummy
What
either.
is it? I don't know what
There's
it
a
is.
gummy to equip to have a shield gauge, and
Yeah.
once your shield gauge runs out, that's when your armor will start taking damage on its contact.
But you don't get a
Oh,
shield
you know what? I
until
did know
late
what
into the
that
game.
was. I did know what that was. I just forgot.
I think the wildest thing is that they give you those kinds of drops before you ever
Like-
have a chance to have them.
Isn't the speed run basically they will just they just slap a basic cockpit
Yep.
and thrusters, and then go back in
Yeah,
occasionally
but
once you get better thrusters.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
exactly that, but kind of that. What's weird?
I feel like that influenced the achievement creation for the HD collection because for one of the challenges that they made for Final Mix, it's you have to basically travel from Hollow Bastion to Traverse Town using portals without ever getting hit and without killing any enemies. So basically, you turn into that where you just make yourself the smallest possible item with the best boosters you can and just try to play it like a shmup.
You basically become a chair on a rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use the shield gummy anyway?
Maybe.
Like just getting nicked while having the shield mean you got hit or?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
there's
I think a single hit is death. That's the issue.
By the way, look up at the. Wait, before you hit that, look up at the
Look up.
statue.
Yeah, you can actually see the item.
And
can?
there it
Yeah,
is.
on the shoulder.
It's on the other statue as well.
Nice
Yeah.
detail.
They are not
I did
coming from God.
research.
They're just coming from above.
Yeah.
grid.
Mr. Matt, we're grabbing Thunder here, and then we're hightailing it out. Is the plan.
These are the greatest 3 squares.
Iconic.
To be fair, I still think this is the best arena Kingdom Hearts has ever had.
Yeah.
Mostly because this is the only arena where you can actually gain experience, and that's the big difference on that.
Yeah.
It's that, and also the fights are actually fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
go
have
way-
stupid gimmicks.
Yeah,
God.
there's way more.
Don't you
It's like
like
now that I
going
think about it, 3 doesn't have an arena at all, does it?
They
Nope.
don't, and that was
Nope.
one of my other disappointments.
No,
Well,
they
I
just
mean,
had
that,
those
that
stupid-
didn't really matter for me.
They had those stupid like battle grid things that
Oh.
were just kind of
Yeah,
lame.
the battle gate.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
battle
the battle
gates
gates.
onto that.
The battle gates with
Yeah.
their lore
I mean,
items.
Alexandra, I mean, I don't care about the arena in 2. to be
That's fair.
totally
Well,
honest on
I
that.
prefer ones over two. Like I said, I didn't mind some of the gimmicks until like the end of the Hades Cup because I'm just like, well, let me.
I just think the 2-1 is
the
just
end of
more...
the Hades Cup in vanilla 2 because Jesus Christ.
There's just a lot more interesting bosses in 1.
Yeah, I just think of that one is you're already doing a bunch of combat that doesn't add to your experience the games. Yeah, it's the problem that you're not doing any combat that's actually leading to progression into that. It's just kind of you doing the same thing that the same fights that you basically are doing in any other part of the game. Which in case you're already doing a ton of fucking fighting to begin with, so
yeah, that's fair.
But
if you're playing Vanilla Cage 2, Hades Cup does have the hardest fight in the game, round 49.
Yep.
World of Final Fantasy
versus Sora by himself.
You probably out of
with
items
no
by that
drives or
point.
summons. Good luck.
So this scene is a little weird in, I think, some technical shenaniganry. I don't know exactly what the process is, but I think it's like if you open up Jiminy's journal, like the frame before you talk to Phil, the subtitles will wig the fuck out.
Fascinating.
And it might also soft lock your game.
You know.
But it's how you get like for example, you can some subtitles will be Goofy has obtained E, Donald has obtained E, Sora, you cannot carry more E. And it's usually like an icon of like a tent, a weapon, etc.
Amazing. I think in
Also,
regards,
Phil, it's like heroes come from all over to fight ferocious monsters in the Colosseum, including white mushrooms and Final Fantasy characters who are clearly ferocious monsters.
I think
There's
one of my
also-
big appeals for like Colosseums and why I would have enjoyed its inclusion in 3 is mostly because this is their excuse to put in like boss fights that don't really belong elsewhere. Like you can have any excuse to be like, here's a fight that would not happen naturally in the games, so you can fit them in here without having to worry about it. Because that's especially what they did with the arena in 3.5, not 3.5, in Birth by Sleep, the subtitles, man.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because 3 was so light on extra content in general, then there was obviously not going to be a Colosseum equivalent in there too.
To be fair on that, I feel like the Battlegate can essentially be the same thing for...
Yeah, I
just
like the
doesn't
aesthetic
fit.
of the Colosseum. Does it better rather than just here is the portal to the fight area.
The portals just have there's no charm in the portal.
Oh yeah, you do have to do training with Phil first.
Yeah,
and then keep going. This trial is tough, Barrels.
Alright.
To be fair, as a kid, I messed this up a lot of times.
Okay, I didn't mess this one up. It was the second one. I messed
Yeah, the
up.
second one. This one's
I'm
pretty
seeing-
straightforward.
Pat, I'm seeing Slapshot on you, and I'm fucking jealous.
God, I wish that were me.
All I got is
shit.
Ripple Drive, man.
Hey man, Ripple Drive is good.
well,
but
It is, but it's all I have.
It's better than nothing.
You wanna know what's
I am
better?
just-
You wanna know what's better than nothing? Fucking Slapshot!
I am just imagining.
Warbot.
Alright. I'm imagining the Squidward meme of him looking down at Patrick and SpongeBob.
Yeah. Why did I choose staff?
I
Damn.
choose magic.
Why did you choose staff and give up shield? Why did I choose the way of
Give
paper?
him shield.
I don't know. I did though.
You have chosen.
I have chosen
There,
poorly.
there.
Warbot, you chose between two paths. One is the path of proper, and the other is the road of immaculate pain.
I chose that one.
You chose the road of
what the heck
immaculate
did
pain.
what did you hit that hit the floating platform?
I'm not really sure.
You sent another barrel flying into another barrel.
I'm trying to wonder which one it was though.
Why not?
Did you ever go up to the one on the platform, or did you hit that one on the barrel?
I think
We
I
got
hit
hit
that
by a
one
barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mirage Arena is okay. It still should have been Olympus Coliseum.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would have gotten. I don't know how they would have gotten a whale there. Wait. Well, I mean, okay, this is Greece, not Rome, but the Roman Colosseum could fill with water for like simulated
I
naval
imagine
combat.
it like the fucking Jaws attraction at Universal kind of deal of how to get Monstro back there.
Hey
Oh,
kid, you
damn
want to
boy.
join the games?
Here's an annual pass to Disneyland, my guy. Very legit.
Oh.
Got it online.
Hey,
Have a good
kids.
time.
Hey kid, here's the Smash invitation. Don't tell anyone.
It's a special surprise we will use.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and do. You're gonna go ahead and do the fights now, or go to Wonderland.
Yeah, Wonderland.
Anyway.
Wait,
Well,
hold
you
on.
don't wanna
I
fight-
forget. When do you get? Okay, yeah. We got that
right there.
Okay.
How
Well, you
long
know-
do we want the stream to keep going?
Yeah, it has been going for 2 hours.
I'm thinking we could probably at least go to Wonderland. Probably for right now.
All right,
But Pat,
do some travel.
Wait, kid, where are you going? Kid.
Pat, don't you want to fight Chainblade? Chainblade! If you think you can
That's
handle it,
Cerberus.
you're a big fat liar. Ratchet and Clank starts later this week.
Yep.
Chill.
Hey kid, I got you the $40 pass for Mario Kart Tour that gets you Diddy Kong. There you go.
And that's why you don't want to run face
That
first
could
into
knock
those
you out that early. Damn.
Yeah, no, you are fragile.
lingering hitboxes.
I mean, you could upgrade the ship a little bit to have some meat. You probably got some gummies.
You probably got some
for,
protect, yeah.
for armor.
Or strip everything off and just again fucking care.
Going raw.
I mean, don't get hit.
Yeah, most things are
Yeah.
grabbing off of these enemies are exactly. You do have the break if you ever need to slow down to be able to.
Right, yeah.
Or
Blast off, Disney Bob.
I think it's weird that they give you the power gauge when you have nothing that can use it this early.
Yeah.
Hell, I
I
think I went my entire first playthrough with in Cage 1, never upgrading the gummy ship.
Yeah, I did too.
Same.
I
Roxas,
did
you always
enough
know the
to
answer to. You always know the answer to when a playthrough happens. It happens when it happens. Oh no.
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared
Eventually.
the answers to.
However, you can control when the Pokemon Violet playthrough happens by
We're gonna done.
by subscribing.
Good segue, Ace. Here's a gold sticker.
Hashtag stuff the pad.
Oh, my
Sub
Violet,
Tevi.
right? I like Violet.
I like Violet. I could probably play the DLC.
Nice color.
I
have
wish
a
it
lot
was finished.
Yeah. I gotta play a lot of
Am I in the
JRPG.
minority that actually, it's like, I know a lot of people want to Violet because of the design, but after seeing Koraidon's, like, expression is, like, how well it was expressing with emotions,
I
I'm just
refuse
like,
to have
I
orange
prefer
pants.
Koraidon.
I refuse to have orange pants.
That's
Right
right.
about the Pokemon.
That's
I
a
heard
big
about the
reason to
aesthetic.
not choose Scarlet.
Also, I'm
Look.
sorry, but Miraidon in combat mode looks,
It looked pretty funny.
I don't use legendaries.
Yeah, I don't use legendary, so that means nothing to me.
But they are your
No, I
cards.
like
You have to look
Rhydon.
at them for the entire game.
I, like
Okay,
Violet.
I will use
I
legendaries
want my
in raids.
futuristic toothless.
Only in raids.
I want Future Toothless. Give me Future Toothless.
Anyway, yeah.
Turn Toothless into a robot. Now he will dance.
Look,
That's
I have
Koraidon.
I have too much of a whore for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds to not pick the bike.
Listen,
Speaking
man,
of bikes,
I
the wheel.
need bike. I don't need fake bike.
Look,
Oh, yeah,
Koraidon's
mission.
good bean!
I'm sure he is, but he's not a bike.
Also,
Besides,
unlike Miraidon, Koraidon's quote-unquote wheels inflate when he's swimming. It's adorable.
I'm
Yo,
not a
Pat,
bike.
put on the wheel. Turn yourself into a freaking unicycle.
Yeah, what
No,
will Gummy do, by the way?
Oh
Just pretend you're driving in space.
God, the
Is this
freaking
cosmetic?
the gummy controls.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
the wheel is
cosmetic.
entirely just cosmetic.
Uh,
Remember
okay,
how to gummy ship.
L1,
if you can.
L2 for lowering.
This is like muscle memory for me now, but that's because I wasted way too many hours trying to make a good
Control
gummy ship.
stick to change its position. Yeah.
it's
God,
weird at first, but
These
you get into
controls
a
are
groove.
bad. These controls are so bad, but.
But I was able to make some cool stuff with it.
Oh, you can. It's the controls are still not good.
Okay, I'm just trying to
also-
figure out where can I put the wheel.
Also, circle gets rid of any gummies in the way.
You can put it there.
Yeah.
And now
Well, at least we have a spare tire.
in front,
I
with a
think
spare
you can
tire
hit,
in front
I
of
think
your
you
car.
can hit start now, unless you want to add protective gummies.
Yeah, we want to put some shells or dispels on there.
Yeah,
to
just
increase-
replace some of the ones that are already there.
Or you could just make yourself an abomination and just throw it on whatever.
Nope. No.
Oh,
No.
God.
What button removes what's currently there?
Circle. All right. Fair enough.
Donald and Goofy gave Sora the keys to the gummy ship, and they really shouldn't have.
We did what?
I don't believe he got mad with power.
You shouldn't have given
He
me
got mad
keys.
with power. He's just like, if you've never gone mad, if you've not gone mad with power, it's boring. Nobody listens
Well,
to you.
listen to you.
The chair.
With the wheel. It's blocked. Okay, I wonder, will that block your shots?
We're gonna find out. Nope.
Okay, thank goodness.
The wheel isn't there and can't hurt you.
I'll just.
Please, can I get some engines faster? Oh my god.
I mean, we could have gone balls out with the ship and just, again, rocket launch chair.
Okay, so I like how the best thrusters in the game are it's called like Holy G, because you could just really like Holy G.
Gee
What a
willikers,
cool
that
thing.
engine's is strong.
Holy shit!
I feel bad about the streamer that I had mentioned before because when he found like the holy gummy ship, he was just like, wait a minute, is that something I can use? Oh, it's just gummy ship. Yeah.
Wired E.
You shall give me an app.
E.
You shall give me the app.
Hand it over. I would emulate the sound of a freaking GameCube crashing, but I am not. I am not
That's the worst sound in the world.
very
Guess what sound I heard all the damn time back when I was doing Fate's Hand on that?
I bet.
Oh.
Dear God.
Well, your computer just couldn't handle the rendering?
No,
or-
no, you're
But
the
it was
Wii.
just
the Wii.
itself.
Oh.
The Wii would always crash all the time.
Man, I wish they saved this world for KH3. In retrospect.
Yeah.
I have a disdain for Wonderland due to one game in particular, and
I
that's
think we all
Dark
do.
Road.
Oh,
Dark Road. I thought you were gonna say
Oh,
358.
I was in
Okay,
Wonderland Hell. I was in Wonderland Hell for so long. It's probably just due to the way the game was released, but the Wonderland chapter takes so goddamn long.
Man.
Ugh.
Well, it wouldn't be the
And,
first
like,
time
they-
they have you stay too long in a mobile game world.
Wonderland makes
And
no sense as a KH world when you actually think about it.
Oh, right. The save point doesn't show up here until later.
Yeah,
It's
you have to go to the
literally
Queen's
Alice's
Castle.
psyche.
And then Alice still gets kidnapped anyway? Question mark.
This is her brain.
Or does it appear? Wait, actually, go back in
Yeah,
there.
can
Maybe
you?
it appears now. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, the
tend to retreat.
courtyard is literally right over there, so, you know.
Yeah.
No, you're simply too big.
So also, by the way, this was the Giga Shadow room I was talking about.
Yeah.
where-
Yep.
and-
Yeah.
Must you be
You will
so
pow-
loud?
you will farm power
Wake me
stones.
up.
Will
Not this playthrough.
Good morning. Good night.
Are we actually getting Ultima? I assume
No.
not,
Good morning.
unless you want to
We
do
did
that
it
off
once
screen.
already. We did it once already.
Also, plus,
I
honestly, in
will.
this game, you really don't.
Over there.
Oh, you never need Ultima.
Yeah, I only did it for
It's
Rogue.
bragging. I mean, you never need Ultima in any of the games.
I mean, but
Yeah.
to be fair, I do think in 2 and 3, they're more worth it overall.
Oh no, they're good weapons, and some of
I'd
those
say- I'd say
secret
3
bosses.
especially.
Oh, Pat, you forgot to push the bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pick
Oh,
back
yeah.
up, me hearty yo-ho.
Yeah, there's a lot of tiny details in this world.
3, I think, is
Yeah.
definitely the I think, well, I'd say both in 3 and 2, they're pretty damn useful to that. Like, I don't know which one I would say is overall better on that, because...
Well, they're both useful primarily for post-game cutscenes. That's just because there's...
Yeah, because I mean... Well, the big thing is, in 2, you get MP Estega for that, which is, like, super vital. At the same time, though, on 2, there's also Divisive Pumpkin. which many would also
I
argue
also-
is maybe a little better.
Well, when all you're focusing on is big combo damage.
Yeah.
An
Then
argument. I don't.
it
An argument. I don't.
Someone
Go ahead.
Door first. You take the door.
And KH3, the big thing is getting to the drive form in that is just full of iframes and a 360 guard for that. So, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the final form thing from Ultima is super damn useful on that.
Go ahead, Ace.
Yeah. Also, aesthetic value. I don't want to be slapping Xemnas with a fucking candy cane.
That's
fair.
coward talk.
So,
Look,
not
I went
sure.
out of my way.
Oh, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I also went out of my way in Dream Drop Distance to get the Dive Wing Keyblade. That way I'm
Oh,
not
I'm so
slapping
sorry.
around young Xehanort. It's not as bad as you think. It's just...
No, it's tedious.
Anyway.
I think KH Dream Drop Distance and 3 might have the worst Keyblade designs. It's like they're just overly busy.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of most of Birth by Sleep Keyblades, honestly.
I do remember, I think for
That
most
too.
of my first KH3 playthrough, I think I did just kind of stick with Kingdom Key overall on that.
I stuck...
The only,
I did... Door, sir.
the only great looking one is the Arendelle one.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, as much as I hate Arendelle, the Keyblade you get from it was somewhat was so much
Keyblades
fun
there
to
too.
use.
I think the Big Hero 6 one is fine, and the Tangled one I also like.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the big.
Shout out to Alice's VA. I think she was like really old.
I think she was
Yeah.
90. I think
Yeah.
she was
Yeah,
96 or something like that.
Yeah.
She must have passed away. Like she's passed away by now.
Yeah, she
right?
has by this
Yeah.
point.
Of course.
I think it's Alan Young was the original Scrooge. I think he has currently the highest Disney record when he did DuckTales Remastered. I think he was 98 when he recorded for that game.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Like, holy
you
shit,
can
I
get
am amazed he was still
He
voice acting.
still had it.
It still sounded like Scrooge, like completely on that, which is ridiculous on that.
That's wild.
For the crimes of assault.
Now, to go back one step, Pat, I wasn't saying that the Keyblades, the Ultimate Keyblades weren't good or
still alive.
not useful. Oh, she's still alive. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, Catherine Beaumont.
Holy shit, she's
for
still
two
alive.
voices, two
Good for her.
voices, Alice and Alice.
I'm just-
Yeah, good for her.
I was just saying that the Ultimate Keyblades are not
She is
mandatory
85
or
years.
required.
Sorry to interrupt, but she is 85 years old right now.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Anyway,
Okay, she was a lot younger than I had assumed
that's nonsense.
when she first recorded
Have
this.
you any proof?
And she
Proof
may
is
have
I
also
made it the
voiced
fuck
Wendy.
up.
She may have also voiced Wendy in this because it does indicate that she voiced Wendy in the original Peter Pan too.
Ah, okay.
I believe it.
Save points near the
would make sense.
I
Yeah,
forget,
to the right.
did Wendy have voice lines in KH1? I forget.
Yeah,
She had a couple.
yeah,
I think she did.
Couple. She has a couple.
Couple near the end.
Not a ton, but they're there.
Yeah, let me.
She really was just a plot device for Peter Pan to be involved with your stuff.
Yeah, but alright, that'll do it for the first session of the KH1 Revisit. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. We will be back Thursday is currently the plan for Ratchet. I will inform you guys if anything changes or stuff like that, but yeah. Have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.